Hello, everybody.
Welcome back to the D-pad.
I'm Rick.
I'm John.
And this is Robot Rumble. This is our fourth. That's 8. That's too many. It's 44.
It's just 4 twice because I'm twice as excited about
many.
4.
It's been
a while.
2 months since our last one of these.
Yep.
We've done the Coal Division. We've done the Blade Division. We've done the Elect Division. We have 5 more to go. We have 5 that are left.
Wow, this is going to be a year-long project, isn't it?
Probably more or less.
Cool.
Yeah. So we are counting down. We've got a tournament bracket for the best to find the best Robot Master.
The best Robot Master according to just us.
According to just the two of us. It's very subjective. If you have your own thoughts on it, feel free to leave them in the comments.
Yep. And just know that they're wrong.
Yeah, just know that according to the way that we're doing our list, it's just wrong. So, yeah.
All right.
So we randomly select our division at the start of the episode. We have no idea. Last time I happened to be wearing a Pikachu shirt and wanted the Elect Division. We got it. This time I'm wearing a hot dog shirt.
It's rigged.
So why don't we call it?
Pork Division.
Why don't we say we're hoping for fire this time?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm hoping for fire. It's also warming up. It's heating up. It's finally in the 60s. So.
Yeah, our windows are open.
Without further ado, would you like to select our division?
I'll select.
Let's do it.
Fuck is that, Rick? That's just block. Is it block division?
I mean, it's close to block. It's close to block division.
Ground division?
I went with the shield division. Is what I called it. You could call it the guts division.
Okay. So this is the big beefy tanky guys.
Yeah, this is the big tank. I could have called it the hard division, but I figured that would probably not go so well.
The hard division.
So basically, it's actually a combination of 2 different styles of Robot Masters.
So kind of like how Cold Division was Wind and Ice.
Yeah, this one is a combination of Gutsman style robots who are just big and beefy, and dudes like Woodman who are more about having actual shields.
Okay,
and
got it.
Those types of things.
Yeah. So kind of tanky.
Yeah,
I like it.
So for this tournament, for this time around, we have, I believe, 20 Robot Masters. So It's kind of a medium-sized division for us.
Yeah,
which means we have 4 preliminary matches before we get into round 1. So
are they seeing this screen right now?
I mean, I've got a graphic.
Okay,
it's up to show.
But like, are the ones in the next? Like, can they read all these names right now?
No, they can't. It's a secret until we announce the thing.
Spoil it.
So our very first match actually has a miscellaneous entrant.
Oh shit!
So we are going to have. Oh boy, this is going to be a really weird one. Okay.
I don't even know who the fuck this is, do I?
So our first matchup is Trio versus Stone Man.
I like Stone Man actually.
This reminds me of old like Gundam and shit.
Yeah.
Where's my shining finger?
What?
Shining finger.
Who are these dudes?
One of them is Duo. One of them has gotten the somewhat appropriated name Trio. From Capcom. They were the ones who chose it, but not at the time. At the time, he didn't have a name.
Is that Duo?
I think that's Duo.
And the other one who looks exactly the same but darker is Trio?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trio.
And this is how the Cosmos was made. Oh, yes. That's
Falcon
where babies
Punch.
come from.
I don't think any of that is necessarily true.
I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
That's double Saturn.
Yeah.
Saturn.
Saturn.
Like the Sega one.
Yes.
I wonder if they did that on purpose.
Sega. Oh, maybe.
It's entirely possible. Oh, man, your hyperdrive is really busted, dude.
Yeah.
This is not how that's supposed to look.
The throttle control is all over the place.
Okay. All right. In a world.
Here's a world.
It's a world.
So.
Okay.
All
right, guys.
Don't know who these guys are.
They're gonna have to be careful on their.
that's the purple
on
guy.
their descent, or they're gonna break through, or they're gonna experience a sonic boom. Sonic.
Oh man!
Wow.
Whoa! Hello. What?
You can only hit him at like certain moments. Nope.
It's a little like jungle adventure boss music.
Yeah, it's good though.
It's like
if he's laughing or using stones, you can't hurt him.
oh weird.
Oh, whoop.
You might be better off without the charge shots. It doesn't seem like they're doing... Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're
now
good when you hit
doing
with
more.
them. What's that going to be for?
Back to kindergarten for me.
You want to throw beat out?
Definitely. Also,
Oh.
E-Tank, E-Tank.
Oh, I'm gonna E-Tank. Shut up, John. I'm gonna beat him.
E-tank and beat tank.
Oh, fuck.
What
at all
the
your
balls?
E-tanks.
Oh yeah, I got a bunch of E-Tanks. I forgot to tell you.
Is that going to say roll?
Maybe?
Here, you summon her. She cries and
Let's
leaves.
see.
I don't mean that. She's actually very awesome. Wow, really?
You're not going to use beat?
Slide, Dustin!
What? What do you want me to do?
Also, why'd you go for stone? Wow. Oh, my God.
Yeah. Also, he's on roids in this version.
Holy
That's
fuck.
cool.
How are you going to do this? This is...
don't
Oh,
know.
fucking hell. Oh, my God.
I do have a tank if necessary.
Holy shit.
I'm getting it.
You're doing all right. Ooh. You're...
All right, one more hit
You're
and I'll
just,
tank.
oh, my God.
Okay, Z button, right?
Yep. Man, we're going to use this great M tank right away.
Oh, no, I'm not, apparently. Hold on. I know that was unnecessary, probably.
Yes, it was, but, you know.
But I just want to get out of here.
You have extra lives, don't you? Or don't you?
Yeah, I do. I shouldn't have done that.
I was
but
gonna say,
I got
like-
nervous!
Oh, man.
Nervous!
Don't die now. Like, oh, my God. This is Dustin. Oh,
Yeah.
you're fucking Mega Man on the Game Gear. No, no. I hate you.
Fuck
Die,
off!
Mega Man.
Jesus.
Wow,
All right, cool.
man.
Stone Man deleted.
So there's probably a lot of people that are wondering who Trio is.
Yeah, like me, I was a minute ago.
Yeah, so if it wasn't clear by the video that just showed in there, Trio is the name that was given in the Archie comics to the robot the Duo fights
In
at
the intro to Mega Man 8.
Yeah.
Known otherwise only as Evil Robot.
Yeah. Evil Robot in the Dr. Wowie game.
And you know, I think he's known mostly for getting beaten.
Yeah, he's known very well for getting the shit kicked out of him.
Yeah, that doesn't bode well. His design's cool.
His first act in Mega Man canon is to die.
Correct.
So that's not a great start. But it is at the hands of Duo, who is like explicitly one of the strongest robot masters
Yep.
in the classic series.
Yep.
So like little column A, little column B.
Wait, was Duo created by Wily?
No.
Who he's still a robot master even if he's not created by Wily or Light?
Yes.
Who created Duo?
I mean I think
He's
they're
like an
I think
alien,
they're from
right?
space, yeah.
They're still considered robot masters.
Yes. I mean Dr. Cossack's ones count as robot masters. Mega Man 11, they're all built by a bunch of different people and those are robot masters. Same with 6.
Okay.
It's more of a classification than it is like
An actual,
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
but yeah, so Trio shows up. He contains the evil energy that kicks off the plot of Mega Man 8. Duo beats him. They both fall to Earth, and the evil energy is released, and that's kind of what. Actually, it's not released. I think Wily obtains it. Like he goes and
I think
collects
so.
it or
Yeah,
something.
I don't remember. 8 sucked.
And then he uses it. But yeah, so Trio is an alien robot.
He's got a big hand and a less big hand.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, Duo does too. I think they both kind of
it's like a
each other
mirror
with
image.
that,
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you got Stone Man from Mega Man 5.
Who I actually kind of like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just have a lot of fond memories as a kid waking up and being like, what am I going to play? Mega Man 5. Who's the first guy you fight? It's Stone Man. So I just remember fighting him a lot as a kid.
And this is going to sound like an insult. Stone Man strikes me as as a very basic robot master.
Yeah.
Like you could describe any robot master based on proximity to Stone Man's design in one way or another. Like more simple, less simple.
Yep.
More complex for like fighting, less complex. I guess you really can't get much less complex, to be really honest.
Right. Well, you could
I
like
guess Cut
Needle
Man.
Man.
Cut Man is about as
Straightforward.
I guess
as it
Needle Man
gets.
also, yeah.
But the thing I like about Stone Man is he's a great platonic ideal of a robot master.
Okay.
He's got his look reflects his powers.
Stone.
His move reflects his powers.
Stone.
He does it well. Stone. And he's just like he's a perfect grunt run-of-the-mill robot master, but it's done well.
Yeah.
That's what I think. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, he's a perfectly serviceable robot master. I don't know how far he's going to get in this one, just because he's probably going to ultimately fall to someone who does a bit more.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I mean, he's a bit of a pushover. I don't think, the fight is that hard. I think that's why you're meant to do it first.
yeah, it's a pretty like good, solid. It seems like the right starting point for the Shield division.
Yeah. And I just want to point out that the wiki told us that Stone Man loves to sit back and drink oil with his good friend Gutsman, which gives him a lot of points in my book. So I think the design for Trio is kind of more interesting.
The design is certainly more interesting for sure,
you
but
know,
like,
but it's really hard to judge someone who's known only for getting beat.
yeah. I mean, if in terms of best robot masters, one of them literally doesn't even meet any robot masters that we know of other than Duo.
Yeah.
Like, he dies very early.
So I feel like it's a shame to automatically just be like Trio loses because he is known only for losing, but we don't know anything about his powers.
Yeah.
We don't know anything about like where he comes from or
we
what
know
else
he
he's
can
done.
battle in space.
We only know that he's got his shit kicked in.
Yep. I think this one almost has to go to Stoneman by default.
I think so. You know,
I
it's
don't know
kind
what
of
else to
unfair. He looks really awesome, but we don't know what he's capable of. He contains
Yep.
evil energy, which is just used for other shit later. Like, yeah, I'm fine with giving this to Stoneman.
Yeah, I would say the same. I think Stoneman is probably the best.
He at least does stuff.
Yeah, right. So with that, I guess that's our first one out of the way. We can head on to our second wild card match, which
And Stoneman's
is,
magic power is called Power Stone, which was a cool Dreamcast game in the late 90s.
It was also relevant in a bunch of recent Avengers, Marvel Cinematic Universe movies.
See that? So he's got
So
the
it
thematic
all
tie-in.
comes
So
together.
definitely going to Stoneman.
Yeah.
He's basically Thanos.
And our next matchup is going to be Crystal Man versus Dust Man.
Crystal Man versus Crystal Meth.
Yeah.
Well, I have literally every weapon. What do you think is going to be good against?
I feel like Crash Kick.
Against Crystal Man?
You ever take a train into a crystal?
No.
Crystal probably doesn't win that fight.
I don't know. Crystal is known for being one of the hardest materials on Earth.
It depends on what kind of crystal.
It does, but most of them are stronger than steel. There's a reason that we use diamond
Nope,
plating
not
on
that.
stuff.
Thank goodness, by the way, that one sucks.
Gyro?
Gyro attack?
Hey,
That was
we
pretty
found a
good.
winner.
Yep.
I'm gonna say his attacks are very boring. What is it gonna give you for power? Crystal jump.
Yeah, right. No, really?
You gotta.
I'm just. It's fine. Oh man, do not
Dude,
die.
oh my
do
God.
not die.
Wow.
It's a shame you can't mix and match powers.
Oh, there we go.
Like beat and.
I was gonna say beat and anything would be amazing.
Okay,
Yeah,
I mean,
you got this. Wow, this may be the easiest boss
Yeah.
so
Wow.
far.
Oh my God.
Pharaoh Man's got to be the easiest, right? Like
Yeah!
when you have
Well, if
the
you have
done.
the item.
Woo!
all right,
Way to go,
Mother
whoever's
of God,
playing.
Crystal Man is in a grave.
Yeah.
He's Grave Man.
Ring Man, because you band
No,
together
not
all the
really,
trash
right?
heaps.
Yeah, I
Ring
guess.
Man. Ring
Yep,
Man.
that seems pretty good. But not when he's vacuuming.
Don't waste
Yeah,
all these.
dust typically, if you put them in a ring,
Well, no, because it's a
easy to get
vacuum,
rid of
right?
it.
Have you ever tried vacuuming up and you get like a ring or something, Connor? It's just like.
No, I've never actually tried vacuuming.
Rick, when was the last time you vacuumed?
Oh. When was the last time you vacuumed?
Pretty recently.
Yeah?
That's not true.
That's
Yeah.
a good answer.
do you guys own a
How
vacuum?
recently? I don't
No!
know. Reasonably.
Of
Break.
the clammy hands, whose
remember
hands
what
are
his
the
was.
clammiest?
Mine are pretty clammy
Mine
right
are
now.
I
clammy.
see you wiping them on your jeans. So gross.
Yeah, it's Ring. Ring's such a good weapon.
Yeah, because you get a ring of dust and then you vacuum it up.
Yeah, something
Yep,
like
yep,
that.
yep.
Yeah, we
Oh.
were like, if a vacuum...
Oh, I was trying to slide
Ah.
past him. Fuck,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
This is Dust Man.
Ring. It's Ring.
Ring.
Yeah,
He
Ring.
is weak to Ring Man because if you vacuum up a ring,
Is it just going
it'll
order
make
counterclockwise around the
clattering
room now?
sounds.
You might.
Maybe I was just doing it the absolute worst possible order.
What? Oh, come on.
You can't do it while it's vacuuming because if he vacuums up the ring, it'll make clattering sounds.
Obviously.
Actually, wouldn't it be better to hit
we
him
go.
with it while he's vacuuming?
Maybe.
It would be more effective.
Well, just in case, I'll grab Dust Man.
In like real life.
Yeah.
I can do this.
Oh my god!
Oh, oh
At
man.
least 17 muscles are 100% clenched right now. Like most of them are in my hand, but some of them aren't, so that's okay.
This sounds like Kirby music.
If you were dead at the end of a boss getting killed, would you still get his weapon?
Probably.
Don't die, Rick.
I'm trying. Ugh. Oh boy. Oh. Oh, damn it. Oh, damn. Oh. Ugh. Yes.
How did you
Oh.
manage that?
Well played.
We
Well
get
played,
fucking nothing
kiddo.
for vital points. Okay. So this This one's kind of the battle of the boring.
Yeah, neither one is like a standout. You know.
So you got Crystal Man, whose battle is jump, shoot one bullet.
Sometimes that bullet will split into 4.
Yeah, sometimes it'll be 4 bullets that then bounce off the walls, which is interesting.
Yep.
And then you've got Dustman, who stands.
Also shoots a thing that splits into 4.
Yep.
But also sucks you.
Yeah, he also sucks you really. He has like a vacuum thing that he does.
Right.
Uh,
So battle-wise, they're actually quite similar.
They're very
but Dustman
similar.
is faster and can control you, which I think gives him the edge.
yeah.
Design-wise, they both are kind of lame. Dustman looks a little goofier than...
Oh, I disagree. I think Crystal Man looks fucking ridiculous.
Well, he looks like literally like default Robot Master.
He looks like he's a bunch of bubbles stuck
He looks
together.
exactly like Ringman, but with like crystals on him. Crystal balls.
I mean,
I hear you. It's not great. But Dustman looks...
I think
so
Dustman is at least a unique enough design.
interesting. We sometimes disagree on like... Because he's unique because he's just a vacuum. Excuse me.
I mean,
but,
kind of, but like...
You know, neither one's winning a beauty pageant.
Yeah,
neither one is going to edge the other out based on design either.
I don't think either of these are going to go terribly far, but
so
like...
the question is, do you prefer Crystal Meth or Angel Dust?
I think in this case, I prefer Angel Dust.
Angel Dust it is.
It's just
This is
like
a boring fight.
This is such a short round because like there's not a lot to talk about for either of them.
And neither one has like a...
Crystal Man is weak to one of the lamest weapons in his game,
Which is what
the
was
gyro
it?
attack.
Oh, yeah. Propeller versus
Super
Crystal
lame- super
doesn't
lame
make any
attack.
sense. And then the other one is Ringman
Which
beats
at least,
Dustman.
which at least is one of your like cutter boomerang style. It's a boomerang attack.
So you're cutting the vacuum tube. But you could also think of it as you're vacuuming up a ring, which
Yeah.
you're not supposed to do.
it's at least a little bit better thought out.
It's a little more interesting, yeah. Neither one has like a strong personality or story
Yeah.
thing that happens.
Every time I see the name Crystal Man, my brain jumps to Freeze Man as the Robot Master. And the fact that I can't properly, ironically, Dustman and Junkman I occasionally get mixed up too, but like to a lesser
fair.
extent, Crystal Man I have never once been like, oh yeah, the one that's made of balls.
Yeah. Okay, that's definitely not going to get him any points.
So no memorability whatsoever.
Dustman's special weapon is the Dust Crusher, which is kind of cool. Makes me think of Dustin.
Doesn't sound too. Yes, it does. Doesn't sound too bad. And
I thought you said it doesn't suck.
Crystal Man has the Crystal Eye, which sounds like a euphemism
Oh, boy. What, for a butt?
for. I mean, it could
Something.
be a couple things. I feel like this one has to go to Dust.
Yeah,
Man.
it's Dustman. Crystal Man. I'm trying to like read the wiki for anything cool, but like it's not cool. He's not
Yeah,
cool.
it's not. It's
Yeah.
sorry, Crystal Man, but no, you're just so lame.
Actually, I think Dustman made it into the Ruby Spears cartoon, and I don't think Crystal Man
I think
did.
so. Well, Crystal Man, like the show came out. Oh, actually, no, the show came out after Mega Man X was a thing. So Mega Man 5 would have definitely been a thing by then.
Yeah. I don't know. But either way, they're both
It's
boring.
going to Dustman.
Dustman.
It's going
Bye.
to Dustman. So our third matchup in the wild card division. This one is probably going to be a little bit
The
lopsided
Shield division. This isn't.
of the Shield division.
Yeah, you said wild card division.
Of the wild card division. Well, the wild card round of the Shield division.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you. Okay,
Sorry.
sorry. Yeah.
This one is Gutsman
Yep.
versus Taurus.
And the winner is Gutsman.
We're not expecting
Not
you
even
to,
close.
to
man,
beat him on the
you're
first
so far
try.
off from full life. Man, you really should have farmed some more.
Yeah, it's true though. I think you're being facetious, but you're totally correct.
You're doing fine so far, though.
Shut! Don't say things like that. You
Don't-
fool!
You've ruined us. Oh god. Oh shit. Wow.
Yeah.
Can I do it?
Oh my god! I think he got him.
John,
here.
kill him.
No!
Shoot him!
Yeah!
There you go.
Oh!
Yeah!
You blew up that
God.
enemy robot.
Thank
Holy
God I don't have to do that
shit.
again for a few more bosses.
What the fuck?
Good man. And that's bombs.
Is he bombs? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we haven't even used this item yet.
Let's hope it's just one. Or okay, you might be able to do this, but make sure you jump when he lands, because that's
Yeah, dead.
Shit.
There's some neat stuff going on in here.
Is this? Wait a minute. This is old music. This
Yes,
is
it is.
music from Mega Man. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's
shit.
Gutsman's theme, I think.
What's that box
it might
man
be.
thing?
Boo-doo-boo.
That's cool, actually. Oh,
Gutsman,
fuck.
no! Is that Ringman and Skullman in the back?
Yeah. Are we just having a beeping contest?
You're right.
Why are you stealing him? Just build another one.
I'm Clubman!
So we're gonna make this
oh.
monstrosity.
What the fuck?
I had too many cupcakes. I'm so glad after all these years, Wily still goes back to the classics. You know?
Yeah, classic Gutsman right here
What
with
the
a treadmill and a claw.
Shut up, John.
I'm so fucked. This is bad.
With your extra life and your... That's it. No.
Oh, what? Oh my
that's
god.
dickish.
It was there for like a frame too.
All right, you got
All
it.
right, now I gotta. What? Oh god.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
What
oh my
the
god.
hell? What? Oh,
Oh,
there.
nice.
Jesus, you don't have to shoot him 80,000 times.
That's cool. That's cool.
Oh yeah, man.
The
the
signs.
air element of
It's
man.
either an angel or just a normal dude.
or Jeff.
it's just Jeff. But Jeff could be an angel.
Oh my god.
Okay. My teacher calls these 4 signs the cross of self-interest.
Why?
Aquarius is the ecstasy of the mind. Taurus is the ecstasy of the body. Leo is the ecstasy of being. And Scorpio is the ecstasy of life force. Probably that means semen. 'cause
Yeah, what the fuck?
We are renowned horn
Those who
dogs.
oppose Dr. Wily should go to hell. You did that already.
It's still true. Gutsman is really... It's just a Gutsman now.
Whoa.
What is that?
Sorry.
What?
I like
What?
I like blacked out the right side of my vision. I'm like repressing something in real time. What? What?
What?
That's Gutsman wearing a mascot head
It's gotta be like
for
a...
like the Zuma icon or
This
something.
is far worse than most of the animation we've seen here. So
Oh
like,
my
it's gotta
God.
be either a bug or
No.
something or a counterfeit.
Oh
I
my
don't know.
god. I feel like they actually took some inspiration from NT Warrior.
Oh, no,
Whoa.
come on, I'm so close. Oh, why
no.
did that count?
Yes!
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah! Coast off and deef. Perfect. What kind of...
Sounds
Ooh.
good.
Dr. Wily's secret base on this snowy place?
I don't see any snow.
This snowy place with palm trees?
This doesn't look...
Oh.
What?
Uh,
I'm sorry.
where you going? Found it right there.
What? The water? Like what?
Rockman.
I fucking love when the text slowly moves across
You're
the
right.
screen.
Iceman, Frostman, work.
Doris.
Thors. So wait, so he's got Iceman and Frostman who are going to be water type.
Is he water type?
That's the thing. So what are the rest of these dudes?
Is anyone not water type?
Taurus is probably not water type, I would assume. I've not known a lot of people who have fucked horses, but I can't imagine that it's easy to move around.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Fire Soldier, for your brave sacrifice. That certainly
look
looks
earthy.
like, yeah. He's definitely dead. Yeah. Okay, well,
I mean, that was his job.
sure was. Let's move on up and punch him in the face. Hopefully he doesn't have any mace. Because that does not taste too good in your mouth. Taste the power of an earthquake. Oh, good. He's not even starting with his real attack. He's starting with his bullshit. So I'm going to do mine. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Goink. What the fuck?
And that's that.
Yeah. Apollo!
These matchups, man, I don't know.
They're totally random seeding.
Random seeding.
seeds.
I've got
seeds
random
are both.
seed all over the place. So I think Taurus, as far as the Zodiac guys from Rockman Strategy
Yep.
go, he's not the worst at all.
He's
He's
just
just fine. They were like
very basic. He's very like whatever.
Taurus, but a robot. He's a Minotaur robot, basically.
He's a Minotaur. I mean, he's a bull.
Yeah, but he's an upright bull, so it kind of But
Yeah.
he's super lame. All he does is punch. He doesn't have a lot of like interesting moves. He just shouts Apollo as he dies.
Apollo.
My bad. His element is earth. There's just nothing to him. He just sucks. He's just boring.
Yeah.
I mean, Gutsman, on the other hand, is iconic. He's classic.
Yeah.
He's been in so many games, so many
Guts,
related
guts, guts.
media. Yeah, he's dumb sometimes, and you love him when he's dumb. He's cool sometimes, and you love him when he's cool. I don't think we need to say much about Gutsman. I just think
it could have been basically anybody here.
Gutsman is obviously the like obvious pick to win this whole bracket. and Taurus is not going to take him down.
You know, it's this is probably the most lopsided fight we're going to see in this entire
I
thing.
hope so, because this is not good television.
Because Gutsman, like I said, it could have been anybody. Like Trio could have come in and possibly beaten Taurus. Like actually, probably beaten
probably
Taurus.
would've.
Realistically speaking,
Taurus is literally just a whiny guy who punches.
Yeah, but yeah, Gutsman was not necessary to take down Taurus. But like, we don't even really have to get into Gutsman this round because he'll be going to another one because the answer is Gutsman.
Gutsman. Final answer.
Let's see how the later divisions, the later rounds for him go. Because
Probably still gonna
Gutsman
be
wins.
Gutsman, yeah.
On to the next one.
All right, bye.
And so for the final wild card match of the
Yep.
Shield division, I keep debating if like changing it, but I've had it written as Shield division for
It's basically
like
Guts
5 months at this
division,
point.
or Shield division, or Tank division. Shield division's fine.
You know.
Yeah.
But the final wild card match we have for this, before we get into the real round one, is Hardman versus Acid Man. I get the feeling this is gonna be our first
Interesting.
tricky one.
Yeah,
of,
okay.
of the battle. But
All right.
let's check them out.
You ain't shit. Oh,
Oh boy.
Do you have an E-Tank yet?
of course I do.
You gonna use it?
Never.
Oh.
What?
I don't even have a good fucking
High
joke for
priest of
this.
trash cans.
No, that's not.
I don't
good.
think any of these are really gonna. Just shoot him.
Oh,
fuck.
ow.
Fist man.
I
forgot
wonder
that
why
he
they
can
didn't
do
call
that.
him that.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
That's the
you're
worst
doing-
part. You can jump. Why did I do
well.
that? I'm such an idiot.
Dustin, your hubris is gonna get in the way of this. Okay, I need you to
Shut the
focus.
fuck up, Sean. You're always making me feel stupid.
That's right. You're doing fine here. You're kicking this guy's ass.
And then I'll lose.
It doesn't seem to matter if you
Ha!
jump when
Got
he
you on your
lands or
phone
not.
with your big dumb
It doesn't
head.
matter what.
You got some E-Tanks, I
Yeah,
think,
he
right?
freezes you wherever you are.
Yeah, so like just whatever.
Yeah, that's how he hits the ground so damned hard.
The air
that
shakes.
Even in the air, you're
Yeah.
fucked.
I kind of want to make paper airplanes and throw them at you guys.
Wow, he gets really stuck when he gets hit with that.
Oh, wow.
Oh, jeez. Whoa. Hey, buddy. Hard to knock hard to knock hard to knock Oh, wait, whoa,
Oh,
hey.
hey, buddy. Oh, those are. Oh my goodness. Okay, so he.
All right, buddy.
he
Oh, whoa,
is-
hey,
my
whoa.
Goodness, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Bro, calm the
Hey,
fuck
hey,
down.
get out of my face.
Oh my goodness. What? Okay. Calm down. Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right now. All right.
This is some
all
bullshit.
Right, all right.
Welcome
Wow,
back
those
to
are
this
really hard
game.
to.
Oh, my thumb is fucking killing me.
You know what? We were talking about pinky exercises before, but thumb
God.
exercises is where it's at.
Oh,
Ah! Oh my God! Shoot his face off!
I'm trying. I'm so close.
Ah! Face,
Oh, God.
Face.
Oh, come on.
Murder.
Yes.
Yay.
Oh, Jesus. Ow. Oh, God. It is hard, man. You will become my collection.
He's really hard, man.
You will become my collection.
Yeah, I mean, if he starts with you, if you're the first addition to his collection, then yeah, you'll be his collection.
What happened to? Why are all the eyes just green dots? Whoa. Oh, he's just got a force field. Oh shit.
Can you bust through it with your blaster?
I guess so.
Yeah, now
All right.
switch to that weapon.
I'm also gonna.
Is it worth it? I guess it's worth it, yeah.
Yeah, may as well.
Do it, because then you'll have a fresh chance if you really die, but now you have 2 chances rather than 1, you know?
So that doesn't look like it's the right one.
A Sea Blast!
That's Sea Blast Jaguar.
Is that what they call you? Is that
That's
your,
not it.
Is that
Not
your porn
it.
name?
Torch.
Might be Torsion. No, that was good against
He's
Blast Man.
cute.
This was good against Bubble Burst. Bounce
Thunderstorm.
Man. Could be Tundrastorm.
Try it. You know the old adage, put
Yeah.
ice on your poison? That looks
Ooh.
not bad, actually. Yeah, that's it.
Oh man.
Yeah, you freeze acid. That makes
Oh
sense.
shit.
Wow, he's kicking your ass, though.
Well, yeah, because he's fast now.
Kicking your ass, man.
Jesus Christ.
So are all the bosses on average
Oh,
faster
fuck.
because you have this power?
Yes.
That sucks.
Almost all of them have some kind of a super form, but he has a shield. Oh, is it Blockman then?
It
Oh, it
certainly-
totally is.
Well, yeah, when you popped his bubble and he cried.
Yeah. Apparently, he's
that.
weak to bricks falling on his head.
Most of us are.
Humans are too.
So were
Maybe
these
we should live together after
Oh,
all.
there we
Ooh.
go.
were
That was a
these
good match.
were these good robots?
Yeah,
And
for the
then
most
he
part,
made
yeah.
them evil.
No, yeah,
again?
they were good robots, and then Dr. Wily converted
That sounds
them.
familiar. So like I said before, I think this is going to be the first one where we have a real like discussion to
All right,
have. The
all right.
first three have all been pretty one-sided.
Mhm.
This one feels a little bit more even. So you
Definitely
have,
tougher, yeah.
You have Hardman from Mega Man 3. So
Yeah.
let's talk about him first.
Hardo Man.
Hardman.
Let's see. He's big. He's heavy.
Yep.
He crashes into you. What I like about him is he can freeze you even if you're in midair.
Yeah, that's like the one unique thing about him. I don't know
Yep.
if anybody else shy of like Flashman can
And he's
do
really
that.
fast. He uses his head as a weapon, and like
Oh yeah, when
I
he
think-
like turns around and like
Yep.
goes into the ground. The hard knuckle is a pretty,
It's a pretty solid weapon.
well-known-
It's fine. I don't remember using it much.
It's one of the lesser boomerang style weapons. I think like it's probably I think it's a little bit more powerful than most of them, but it's a lot shorter for range.
yeah, it's fine. Let's see. He is in the Game Gear one. He's in the Game Boy one. He's in the Ruby Spears one. But he's
in the
always
Game
just
Gear
like
one?
Hard Man. I thought he was.
No, he's just in Mega Man 3.
Oh, okay. Then I don't know. Oh no, I was thinking Wily.
He's
Wars,
in
the Genesis
yeah,
one.
Yeah, he's in Wily Wars. He's also in
Yeah.
Mega Man 2 for Game Boy.
Yeah. So yeah, he's another great example of like a well done Robot Master. He's not going to win any awards, but he's like designed okay. He reflects his thing. His
Yeah.
attacks kind of mimic it. And I think the word hard in Japan, like the literal English word hard,
Yeah.
has kind of its own little meaning.
Yeah, it's got
can
its own
kind of mean like
connotation.
cool. It can kind of mean tough. It's like a little bit
Yeah.
different
It's a bit-
semantically.
Yeah, sort of a badass bruiser kind of a
Like Hadoge, a famous gay comedian in Japan who everybody loves. Look it up. Very true though. I'm not just that's real.
no, I've seen
that's
it.
real. So yeah, he's fine. He's a good representation of what hard could be as a robot, which I think is what a Robot Master ought to be.
Yeah. Then on the flip side, we have Acid Man from Mega Man 11. So this is our, I think, fourth Mega Man 11 dude
really
to show up.
reminds me of the Mega Man DOS water guy who's got like the weird thing over his head.
He kind of does. He reminds me a lot of Bubble Man, like a more extreme Bubble Man,
like an edgelord Bubble Man.
Like you. Actually, you know what? No, sorry, not Bubble Man. Oh God, which one is it? The one that charges himself from
that charges himself.
It wasn't a Bubble Man. It was an electric one. Oh no.
Dynamo Man?
Maybe Dynamo Man. I think it is Dynamo Man. Yeah, Dynamo
Holy
Man.
shit! I remembered something you didn't.
It's like Dynamo. It's like a weird Dynamo Man
Yeah.
style.
I see that. What
design.
you're really latching onto is the glass bubble over the
Kind of,
head,
yeah.
you
It's
know?
all about like the helmet there. Less so than Astro Man.
So this guy is like a rounder, goofy, bright man style guy,
Yeah,
and this
whereas-
is like an edgier.
Yeah. I think Acid Man has a lot of like badass qualities to him, and like frankly, once you get into the battle,
Yep.
Hard Man, his thing is he's got his fists. He does his jump and dive.
Yep,
And he
and
can
he
freeze
freezes
you,
you.
and he freezes you. Acid Man has an acid shield that, unless you use Block Dropper, is basically a force field you have to like wear down. He actually, in a lot of ways, he's sort of similar to one of the Yellow Devils.
Oh,
I
weird.
forget which one. One of them you have to shoot a lot to like wear down the front of it so that the core
Yep,
in the middle
I
is
do know what you're
exposed.
talking about.
That one might have also been for Mega Man 8.
I don't know. You could also like, if you didn't know he was
Rainbow
acid
Devil, maybe?
themed, you could squint and be like, "Oh, that's Fish Man." Like,
He's got,
I don't love
he's
his
got more of an
design.
aqua quality to him.
Even like, look at his feet. His feet don't make any sense. What about those
Yeah, I
feet
don't-
are good for acid?
I'm a little confused on the feet. The feet are more like crow-like.
And is the thinking that like that's acid in his head needs to be in acid? Like that doesn't make any sense.
Like
either.
I think it's just that he contains acid. Like that's how he's shooting it. Like his systems are holding it, and then he uses that to pump it out there.
It's just weird that it's covering his head.
He also uses I think it was the power gear. It was I think actually it might have been the speed gear. I'm not positive which. Speed gear. He used the speed gear and he creates this like weird little like tidal wave of acid, which is kind of neat.
His general attack though, the like acid bloop, isn't that impressive. It's just like blorp.
Yeah, the actual attack is kind of that's actually something that they both have in common. Both of their attacks are kind of like, all right,
Meh.
and
Yeah.
I
mean, Hard Man is a fist, Acid Man is a bloop of acid.
Yep.
So yeah,
you can at least charge the acid barrier to be. Actually, no, sorry. When you use acid barrier, first you create the shield, then you shoot acid from that.
that's
I
more
believe.
useful. Yeah, I like
So that's
that.
a little bit more beneficial.
It's just hard too because we're judging someone designed in 2018 versus someone designed in 91.
2017, I think, wasn't it?
Something like that. You know,
but regardless, yeah, like there's a pretty big difference there. But
I don't know. My hunch is saying Hard Man.
see, Acid Man wouldn't have been my first out of the four that we've seen so far. I wouldn't have picked Acid Man to be the best of those four, but I feel like he's in a less one-sided fight right out of the gates. Like I think Impact Man went up against Cut Man immediately, and that was rough.
Right.
We had Tundra Man up against. I don't think he was up against Iceman right away.
But I see what you're saying. Hardman isn't as classic as some of those guys that kind of get the pass.
That's kind of part of it.
You know, like he's fine. He was in Ruby Spears, and he was just big and dumb.
Yeah, just sort of standard
you know,
big lug
dumb
kind
dude.
of thing. Hardman is weak to Magnet Missile, which thankfully is relatively easy to hit him with. When he's jumping around, it's hard.
What's Acid Man weak to?
He's weak to Block Dropper, which is very easy to
that.
hit him with because it's like, hey, here's half the screen in front of you. Everything
And
gets
then-
at least something.
Yeah.
And that will also, I believe, take the acid barrier down immediately.
I don't have a really strong... I'm not going to fight for either one.
Yeah.
My hunch is Hardman because he's more of like a well-executed Robot Master. He looks like Hardman, whereas Acid Man here looks like Scuba Fish Dude. Like,
Yeah.
It doesn't scream acid to me.
He looks like if Chemistry Man from Mega Man Fully Charged was designed to be a real Robot Master in the games, I think Acid Man is where they end up.
I can see that.
They have a lot of similarity between them in terms of like the concept, maybe not so much the design, but
Yeah, I'm not going to die on a hill for it or anything, but I think Hardman gets my vote. I don't know where you're at.
I'm kind of in the middle as well, but
Also,
I'm
you
also
gotta
leaning
think,
Acid
too,
Man. I don't know. Like that's the problem is like I think we're kind of caught.
Let's look at them in terms of their own contemporary situation. Like Acid Man is one of the weaker ones from Mega Man 11, I think. Whereas Hardman,
Mega Man 3, as good of a game as it is, the Robot Masters
are kind of
almost
dumb.
across the board are pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean Hardman is better than Top Man. I think he's better than Snake Man. I think he's definitely better than Needle Man.
But
Magnet
on
Man
the other
would beat
side,
him
though,
for
you've
me.
got like Shadow Man,
Who's cool.
who's definitely cool. You've got Sparkman, who's okay,
pretty cool.
but
Yeah, he's
I'd
alright.
say he's a little better than Hard. Like it's tough. Mega Man 3 is outside of Shadow Man. I could do it basically.
I don't care
without
about
the
any
rest of them.
Yeah,
Shadow
yeah.
Man's the only one. I'm like, yes,
Yeah.
Shadow Man.
Yeah.
Everybody else is like,
Yeah,
it's
but
fine.
there's a lot of cool, interesting, well-designed Robot Masters in 11. I just don't think Acid Man is even in the top 50%.
Yeah,
It's tough. This is kind of like a battle of two boring dudes. Like not boring, but they're much more evenly matched. But neither one is like hell yeah. I'm gonna get a poster of Hardman. I'm gonna get a poster of Acid. Like no one's gonna get that poster. You know, not even Dustin. He's not even gonna get a Hardman poster.
I think one of my, no, I can't even do that. I was gonna say if you're comparing them directly, Hardman doesn't have a lot in terms of actual defense, but a lot of Robot Masters that are big don't really.
Right, and I mean his defense is good if you don't have the weakness.
Yeah, if you don't have his weakness, I think everything
tough
does
to
one
kill,
pip
yeah.
more or less. God, this is tough. This is tough.
Also, in the Game Boy ones, Hardman's even harder because he takes up so much space and the screen is so small.
He is huge when you're doing
so
that.
he's got some edge there if you want to count that. Honestly, Acid Man's feet are really losing it for me. Look at that; they just look dumb.
I have a lot more fun with the Acid Man fight than I do with the Hardman fight.
That's
like
true.
that's one thing.
I'm at a disadvantage for that because I actually did not play through 11 yet myself.
Yeah, ironically, you were here for Acid Man and then passed off the controller for the fight.
I don't blame me because it's much harder than the average Mega Man game. I'm gonna let you decide. My vote's for Hardman. I don't think Acid Man really adds to the pantheon.
I mean, I kind of feel the same in the opposite direction. Is that Hardman is such a like just kind of a basic dude that doesn't really add anything
You could look
either.
at him as a refinement of the Gutsman design. It's
Oh,
a
God.
different direction to take that.
I
Not
would
a
take
refinement, but like a
Gutsman over
branch.
Hardman any
Yeah,
day.
for sure, me too. But it's like a branch off that design. Whereas Acid Man, I don't know.
I think Stone Man does it better.
His lineage, yep, I agree.
Like I think Stone Man does it better than Hardman.
That's true.
but-
If Stone Man versus Hard Man, I'd probably vote Stone Man, actually. But if you look at Acid Man's lineage, you've got Toad Man.
I could see Toad Man being part of the part of that.
And then you've got the weird DOS guy with the pointy glass dome. And that's it, maybe? I don't know.
Can I?
We need a
I wonder if I can. I
tiebreaker.
wonder if I can find
The DOS.
the DOS
That's not the one,
robots.
though. That's not the one, yeah.
No, I know. I'm trying to see if I can find it real quick here.
Bitman, Sharkman.
It might have been Wave Man. No, Wave Man was
He's
the one that looked like
like
Airman.
It might be Bitman.
Bitman looked like Sparkman.
Bitman looks like Hardman.
Oh, Bitman looks like Hardman, but
Hardman and
fights like
Sparkman
Sparkman.
had a baby. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so not him.
That's hilarious. It's probably from the other.
Shark. Did you look at Sharkman?
Sharkman is a shark. Like he's a shark-headed guy.
Is that what I'm thinking of?
No, you're thinking of Sonic Man.
Maybe, but there's a different one too. Sonic
is it
Man's definitely
Dynaman?
in there. Oh my god, no, they're all just fucking
They're all so
MS
bad.
Paint vomit.
And then Voltman is this
Oh
weird
right.
guy.
Oh god, they're
Yeah,
all horrible.
I don't
Just
know.
look at Sharkman for me.
Sharkman is literally a shark.
Maybe that's okay. Yep, he's a shark. Blade Man. Oh, maybe. Okay.
I don't know. It's
This is not productive, but
yeah. Regardless,
it's bad. I'll give you that. Oh wait,
DOS
if you
ones
would
are-
just scroll down, there's a screenshot
yeah,
of the
there
whole
is, yeah.
thing. Must have been the other game. I don't know.
I guess we just looked at all three of them. But regardless,
I'll defer to you because
If you're-
you know Acid Man better than I do.
if you're deferring to me, then I'm going to say Acid Man.
So like I vote Hardman, but I don't think Hardman would have a chance against Gutsman or Stoneman.
I
And
agree.
I didn't play enough of 11 to really get the full experience of Acid Man. So
I think
you're more knowledgeable here. So if you strongly feel it's Acid Man, you can have it.
I think I'm going to go with Acid Man partly because I think Acid
Was that
Man,
Acid Man?
Asthmatic, Acid Man and Stone Man would be a more interesting
Yeah.
face off. I think, and the fact that Stone Man beats Hard Man as handily as he does. But
Yeah.
Acid Man isn't as immediately taken out. It's more of like okay, he's
All
at
right.
a disadvantage. But
Okay. Yeah,
I
go
think
for it,
Acid
go for
Man.
it.
I think Acid Man.
I don't think Acid Man's going to make it much farther.
Probably
so.
not. Probably not.
But yeah, I'm with you. Okay. Acid
all right.
Man.
Cool.
Look at that. We can get along.
It happens sometimes. And with that is the end of our wild card round, which brings us to the first round, the first real round.
Right,
Round
right,
one
right, right.
proper.
Yeah.
So now we have 8 matches for this to move on to the next.
Okay.
And
This
our
looks
first
interesting.
matchup, this one's going to be a real interesting one. This is going to be a tricky one because we have Blockman
Yep.
versus Stone Man.
And yeah.
Let's take a look at Blockman.
Jeez.
I am equipped. I've got 2 pips. You don't need more than that. 2 pips is plenty of pips.
Here we go. It's Hard Man.
He's gonna be hard, man.
Wow, yeah. He does kind of look like a wow,
I let him do that.
little building block Hard Man.
Yeah.
All right, you got to do this in 2 tries. Can you do it?
No.
Okay.
You
Good to
asked. I don't know. What do you want to know?
If you can do it in 2 tries.
Oh, I am a few bricks short of a load. It would be weird if
Oh,
you
I didn't
made
hear
me
that.
have a load.
Didn't hear any of that. So that's
buddy.
good.
Well, I repeated what he said. I don't know what else you want me to
Hey,
do.
I don't know. You tell me what he said.
Cool. All right.
Should be
It's
noted, we're doing all this stuff with our phones because E3 doesn't allow like cameras unless they're media
for
crew.
plebes. We didn't have industry
Alright,
passes
you're about halfway there.
yet.
Oh, it's time.
Oh, I hear.
Yeah.
I hear this is no big deal there.
Oh, look at this guy. Did he heal? Am I crazy?
No, I think this guy. Oh, that didn't work.
Got to use both of them together. Nope.
Oh, Christ. I feel like. Do they both use the same bar?
Yes. Fuck.
That was like a bunch of my life. Wow.
Yeah, well, he's a giant rock person.
We all know you're better than me in Mega Man, but show them just how much.
Oh, jeez.
All right, off to a strong start. Blam blam, blam blam, blam blam. He just literally bitch slapped you. I want you to know that. Oh, cool. Pause screen.
Yeah.
Interesting choice that you didn't wait until. Oh, you want the street cred of beating him on your first try. I get it.
why not? All right, let's see what we got here.
Fucking Sentinel or whatever he is from X-Men. He just looks like a big scary block man dude.
Ah, yeah, I don't know how to do it. That's weird.
All right. And his hits are big.
Yeah, they are.
Did you have 2 E-Tanks?
Yeah,
How?
don't know.
You just come with one? That's cool.
I can't go underneath. There we go. Can
Oh, I
stall
guess
for
you-
time. Oh yeah, I don't have any more of those.
Are you just out of gear? Does it recharge slowly?
Oh. Hang on. Oop.
All right, that definitely helps.
Oh, God.
You gotta. He's got.
There we
okay,
go.
nice. So I think Blockman's back, right?
Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh, cool. Oh, it's a Yellow Devil style thing.
Yeah.
Our favorite.
Oh
At
God.
least you can shoot through it. That's nice.
There we go. I was trying to hit him. Oh.
Yeah, you're gonna do this. This is tough though. They didn't pull any punches. Like this
Yeah.
is a real.
Oh my
It's a
God.
real thing. Remember, everyone, Rick is a professional Mega Man player on the internet.
Yes.
And he still, almost a little struggled with this. So,
It looked like it did decent.
Holy shit! That's awesome!
Yep,
He changes forms. That's hilarious. Why did he get all his health back though? That seems hard.
Because this form has health.
Oh, you
shit.
just have to defeat 2 different bosses?
Well, no, he does. How he goes into this mode. Oh, I thought he could slide under there. How he goes into this mode is like.
Jeez, you get an E-Tank too, don't forget.
Multiple E-tanks.
There we go. Oh, Snake Man. His
Search
is
Snake.
really awkward to use. All right, we never figured out what his weakness is.
I'm gonna guess Blast Man.
Is this just stupid
It
Guts Man?
probably is.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's just special
blue
needs
Guts
Gus
Man.
Man.
Oh, come on.
Actually, Ian, he's cooler than you think.
It's Guts
I
Man
mean,
before
you
he
say that, but
Holy crap!
Oh no, he's doing a special move.
Where he turns into a slightly bigger castle?
Yep.
slightly bigger.
That's amazing!
Cooler than you think.
neat.
He's really
All right.
hard.
Yeah,
I
that's
struggled with this
effective.
guy a lot.
Or you out of weapon energy?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Oh well. For that one
That's
anyway.
a shit ton of damage, too.
There we go.
Oh, that wasn't even the Oh, that's dirty.
Yeah, he's got an armored mode. Like he gets a free second health bar.
Yeah.
That's
And
so
then
cool,
this move
boss.
is just like, fuck you.
Oh, whoops! I thought I was.
So
fully
this is him
charged
having a tantrum, is it?
Yep.
Going
And he
nuts.
just does this until he dies?
Yep. I'm like, you have to like time it right, which is a little bit tough on this one.
What are you talking about?
Oh.
He jumps up and down. Shoot.
Right, but like, there you go.
All the controls to Mega Man are just up, down, left, right, and shoot.
This is tough.
This one, I think this might be the most direct, like, thing versus refined thing that we have in this. So we talked about Stone Man in the wild card round. Now we have Block Man, who is literally Stone Man shaped like Hard Man, and a little
Who
bit
can
tinier.
grow into a big stone man.
Grow into like Monster Stone Man.
Yeah. Power Stone is more unpredictable.
It
but
is.
maybe easier to dodge than Block Man's 3-block drop.
Yeah, no, like unless you like the problem there is like if he starts getting you backed into a wall, then you are really, really screwed until you can get behind him because the dodging goes down a lot.
It's really tough because if we were basing it on the initial design of just Stone Man before transformation, he's going to lose to Stone Man.
I think it'd be pretty close.
A Block Man.
but
Did
I think
say wrong?
But I think Stone Man would probably eke that one out.
Yeah. Stone Man's design is cooler than vanilla Block Man.
Yeah.
But
once you get into
powered-up
Power Stone,
Block Man.
that is probably the best use of the Power Stone in the entirety of Mega Man.
Is it the
11.
Power Stone
not
or the
Power
Power
Stone?
Gear?
We keep saying Power Stone.
Yeah.
Power Stone is Stone Man's move. Power Gear is
Yeah.
the best use of the Power Gear
Yeah.
in Mega Man 11. Like without a doubt, they clearly
Yes.
put the most thought into it.
They did. That's why it was in the demo.
On top, on top of which, if Mega Man 11 had a mascot, it would be Block Man. Like they pitched him out there really early.
Yep.
The demo was focused on Block Man. They had a lot of marketing around Block Man as well.
Yeah.
But like that aside, because that doesn't really impact it though. Like Power Gear Block Man is one of the most interesting boss fights in the classic series. It doesn't really stand up to most like the X or Zero fights, but it's certainly
really
one of the more,
good.
like, weird,
Honestly,
like
I have a soft spot for Stone Man. I have a lot of childhood
Oh, yeah.
memories of waking up, popping in the game, listening to my
Wake
parents
up,
make
pop
coffee,
it.
and fighting Stone Man. But
Yep.
I do
gotta
think
pop it while you listen to your parents. That's
if we're including the Power Stone version, I'm totally ignoring you.
he isn't.
If we're including the Power Gear version, then I think it's got to be Block Man.
I think so too.
I'm sad because I
Ultimately.
wanted to see Stone Man do well, and he could have done well, but this is not a good fight for him.
Yeah,
because
this
Block Man
one's-
is just a better Stone Man. It's a better Stone Man with a limit break.
Yeah.
You know?
It's one of the best. Blockman kind of encapsulates the best parts of Mega Man 11's design overall.
Yep.
Like the design architecture of like bosses that can do more powerful things. I think it's just a really like I find nothing wrong with Blockman's design, both regular and Power Gear version.
He's a little dumpy in the regular. I mean,
He's
he
a little
looks
bit-
like a less cool hard man.
Yeah.
made of.
But it's hard to
blocks.
look at much and be like, oh, that's weird. Like that's
No,
not
it's
right.
perfectly fine.
It's just
for-
kind of unassuming, I
Right.
guess.
Yep.
But yeah, no, I think Power Gear Blockman really tips the scales kind of hard.
It's
man,
for sure. And they did such a great job. That was like their I think you're right. That was like their flagship robot master.
That was kind of their big
11.
one, yeah. So I think,
we got to give it a Blockman.
I think we got to give it to Blockman.
Man.
Sorry, Stone Man.
That's going to be tough for people to beat Power Gear.
It's going to be
Blockman.
tough.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering if
But
it's going to be
I bet-
Blockman and Gutsman.
But I bet you know what Gutsman does the blocks?
He throws them and breaks them.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
All right, so that takes us over to our second match of the first round, and this one has both new robots for
I'm
this.
excited about this one.
This one's gonna be fun. This one's not like this one's gonna be difficult for a totally different reason than Hardman and Acid Man was, where it's like, oh, they're both kind of good and kind of. This one's like these are both at the very least interesting.
Yeah, they're both pretty solid.
Yeah,
and they're both pretty classic. So we've got Woodman and Snake Man.
Mm-hmm. So let's take a look.
You're
right.
dead.
Oh shit!
No, don't even bother, man. Just roll over and take it.
It doesn't work on them.
They actually don't work on a lot of enemies.
Is Don't Even Bother Man one of the bosses?
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I made
All
it
right,
to this.
let's see if we can do this, John. Oh my god!
Don't even bother, man. Just doesn't really care that much.
He just sits
just
there
lets you have his
and you just
power.
watch his
He's
health
like,
go.
hey,
Fire,
man.
fire, 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 fire.
Nope, he's dead.
It's all right. It's all right. This D-pad's real sticky, Rick.
Yep, blame it on the controller.
Yeah,
No,
it's all right.
I would have died.
fine
Controller's
earlier.
broken.
I would have died even if the
fine when I was
D-pad
testing it out.
wasn't sticky. It's just a little chunky. It's a little chunky.
Yeah,
like
you need
the
to have
boss.
to. You need to like
You know he's got
You
a
know
You know what?
Conviction.
It's just like real life.
a
Because
little chubby Tarzan man,
It's me.
Real
It's
life is a little
Woodman.
chunky.
Tarzan tree.
Oh, I'm
wow,
gonna
if I could have
fight you.
soaked 1 or 2 hits, I could have done it.
And again, Woodman, is he just standing around just like, yeah, hang on, let's screw metal. Metal's really strong, but it's expensive, so I'm just gonna like carve this guy.
You're a wreck. What you're not seeing,
Woodman!
Shadow?
Shadowblade.
It's gotta be
Shadowblade.
Shadow.
Yeah.
What you're not seeing is John wiping his hands on his pants every time.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's really bad.
Yeah,
I do think it's awesome that
This
they
is the only
programmed
job in the world where you can get anxious by doing something that you did 1,000 times as a kid.
Yeah.
That's
No.
not even it.
Try snakes.
Yeah,
Snakes, yeah.
will rot wood, I
I
guess.
don't know. It just seems like a cool thing to throw at a guy who's made of wood. Oh
Yeah,
my
there you
god,
go.
I was right.
You are ripe.
Oh boy, run.
Shoot, shoot, shoot.
Health, E-tank.
Never.
E-tank.
He's got enough snakes.
Okay, it wouldn't let me pause. Remember, it does that.
Yep.
It's really
This
frustrating.
is such a waste. Oh, he has no lives.
Yeah.
I was gonna say. Oh, forget it.
Forget it. It's meaningless.
It's like.
Oh!
Just keep
Okay,
doing
no,
it.
stop doing that. It only hit. It
It hit a couple times.
No, it hit twice.
That was better than once.
Look at this.
Look at it. He
We're
looks a little
giving you
derpy
5
here.
He just looks like a bully.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Time to put my oven mitts on.
Gonna take your lunch money, Mega Man.
Oh, that moves so
Wow!
slow.
Holy shit! Well,
Okay.
oh my god!
I am become Dustin, destroyer of worlds.
Jesus. And we still have time for another like whole stage.
Woodman.
Woodman.
Woodman. Ooh,
Mood
now with
Man.
eyeliner.
Yeah,
Or
right.
eyeshadow.
I'm very mood man. Do you want to try the? I doubt it's gonna work, but try the other weapon.
No.
Okay.
Oh, shitballs.
Wow, he fucking kicked it up a notch.
Yeah, he definitely was. Oh, shit, he can still do the old thing, too. Oh, fuck. That was exactly what I wanted that time. Okay, we're doing fine, guys. We're doing fine.
Okay, man.
Hands totally
Yeah,
not
yeah.
clammy.
Get the hard knuckle. yourself.
Nope, not that. I do hate this menu because I always accidentally feel like
you
I'm gonna
will.
hit a,
One of us will do it.
an
The
E-tank.
E-tank, yeah.
I really hope
Get
this is it.
him!
I hope this really is his weakness because it's not.
Nope.
It might be. It's doing more damage than
I
the
think the P-tank-
regular. It was
This is way better.
Why do we
it's doing
suck?
about.
So
Yeah, but I can hit with more in a row. No problem.
So what would we have messed up then? That
I guess Gemini is weak against one of these guys.
no, Snake Man is definitely weak.
Gemini
Gemini
Man is,
Man
weak to
is
Snake
definitely weak against Snake Man.
Okay, one more hit and I might use an E-tank.
Ah,
I'll just
No,
die
you'll
and
just
try
die.
You can make this jump.
I do. Oh man, this jump
Just
sucks.
Just get to the
Good enough. Good enough. Stop it.
Okay.
No.
Boss, please.
What the fuck?
Please,
What?
boss. Is there a
What?
boss, please?
Really? This is our jump to the. Ah!
Yes. Okay. Okay.
He's gonna fuck my shit.
Yeah, you
No,
have
you
one
get
life.
so much health.
I have one extra life.
No, I know.
And no fucking buster powers or anything. He's gonna be all jumpy and shit.
Look at how much damage you do,
A
though.
full charge did a lot.
And how much damage he does to you, too.
Yeah,
so
right.
it's all fine.
Ben. Oh, great. Look how much he does.
Good. What are those? I guess they're supposed to be snakes, but they don't look like it.
Oh, hey, that
Oh,
E-tank
fuck.
would have been really nice.
I know.
Oh, he's wrecking
Oh, you can
us.
get him. Oh, you can totally.
These guys kind of go together.
They kind of do. They're very two sides of the same coin kind of thing. You got Woodman, who is very defensive
Yep.
and tries to like stay back, whereas
He's a
Snake.
little slower, a little tanky.
Yep. And whereas Snake Man and you have to fight Woodman kind of like steadily. Like you have to. It takes a while to get through Woodman, even if you know exactly what to do. Whereas Snake Man,
like, shield, be careful when you attack. Whereas Snake Man, he's just quick. He jumps around a lot,
very aggressive.
I was surprised to see him in the shield division, but it kind of makes sense because he's like an earth element.
Yeah, there's a couple earth element style dudes in there, like with things like Stone Man in there and Block Man. It also kind of worked for that too.
Yeah,
so.
he was definitely. If it was either this or the miscellaneous bucket.
Yeah.
So
Snake Man I think was the last one to leave the miscellaneous like area. Because at least I was like, all right, I could justify this, I think.
So here's the thing, though. Snake Man looks dumb, I think.
Snake Man looks so fucking goofy.
I don't like his design at all. I think it was so lazy.
Yep.
He's just a robot master with a snake helmet and a snake tail sticking off that helmet.
Like, the irony, too, is like...
He
so
literally
if you look
could
at
be
his,
a Joe.
Yeah.
If he didn't have the snake helmet.
Like, if you look at his art... makes him look more like a chameleon or a lizard.
I guess that's true, yeah.
Anything that's not a snake.
Well, what are they going to do? Give
with?
him no arms and legs, though? I mean, I see why they did that, but it doesn't read really well.
It doesn't read particularly well.
And
they
this isn't even
Lizard
the original
Man.
art. This is like the cool later art from the comic.
So, like, Snake Man looks goofy as hell. In battle, he's very aggressive. He throws out 2 search snakes. They're a little bit tricky to dodge.
Yeah.
But then you got Woodman, who definitely has the iconic status working for him. That helps a lot.
Yeah, you know, that theme song. I mean, the Snake Man song is also really good, but the Woodman one I think is a bit more iconic. It sticks in your head more.
The Leaf Shield. Leaf Shield is critical for fighting Airman. You are so incredibly fucked on Airman if you don't have Leaf Shield.
Yep, it really helps. And that pairing alone is iconic. You know what I mean? Like, you think of Mega Man 2 and you're like, gotta get Leaf Shield to go do Airman. Like, it's in there. And I think that gives Woodman some credit.
I think so. And also, like, honestly, when you're fighting him, he is really tricky to not get tons of damage in.
Yeah, you gotta time those jumps perfectly.
Because he starts his Leaf Shield, then 4 leaves start falling from the ceiling,
then he
fires his Leaf Shield.
Right.
So now you're dodging stuff vertically and dodging a moving huge target.
Yep.
And somewhere in the middle of all that, you have to hit him because all of those leaves deflect attacks.
Yeah. So it's even if it might be easier, it's much more interesting. Whereas Snake Man's like, I'm jumping. I don't think that's good. I'm jumping around. Snake. I'm jumping around. Snake. Like
it's a little more frenetic.
It's frenetic and it's like unpredictable in like a not cool way.
Yeah.
Like
Woodman,
it's hard to
get
into a rhythm in this fight.
Yeah, Woodman, you can get into a rhythm, you can strategize, you can dodge and deal with it.
Yeah.
Snake Man is a lot more like his jumps are slightly randomized.
Yeah.
Like he takes up a lot of space, especially in the Game Boy version.
It's not bad. I mean, the battle really comes from the high ground versus low ground in Snake Man because the way they build those platforms, it makes it so you can get stuck.
He's also weak to Needle.
Needle,
which is only horizontal, so you have to be on the same level as him no matter what you're using for a weapon against him. Really,
that's a good point. Yeah.
So like it becomes really difficult to fight him. Which on the one hand, maybe that's a plus for him is that he's harder to kill.
Yep.
But on the other hand, he's a less memorable fight. It might be his stage is more memorable than he is.
That's true. And it's like snakes everywhere.
Yeah, holy
everything
hell.
is snake.
It's snake
head, snake scale, and that's it. They use that one tile for the whole damn thing.
It's the most blatantly themed level possibly in the entirety of the franchise.
Which doesn't mean that's good. That means that's lazy. It means they didn't think any harder than scales.
It means that they just took one idea and were like everything off of this.
Whereas Woodman,
it'd be like if Pluto was themed after a cat.
Yeah. Just like that. With Woodman, though, it's interesting. They actually have a bunch of different woodland creatures you have to fight. You know,
you're in a forest. There's birds. There's gorillas and stuff. And there's the rabbits in the trees, I think, too?
Rabbits, birds, bats. There's tons of it. And it's all thematically related. The monkeys are totally perfect because you kind of go underground for a bit and then you go up to like a higher area. You know, so I think that's pretty well done, especially for Mega Man 2 in 1989 or whatever the fuck.
And like, obviously, they don't count exactly, but I really like Woodman's interpretation of Mega Man Fully Charged. I think it's a neat take on him.
Yep.
Same goes for the Battle Network version where he's this... they basically turn him into a giant Gutsman style because he's this massive tree dude. It's actually like amazing how different the two alternate versions of Woodman are.
Yeah. Whereas the Snake Man in EXE is actually one of their laziest designs, I think.
He becomes more of a snake.
Right.
And he lives in an urn, and he shoots snakes.
He's a rare miss for the EXE design team.
Yeah, I think this one goes to Woodman ultimately.
I think pretty clearly.
Like Snake Man isn't terrible, but he's really not. At this point, you got to start wowing us with something to be able to get somewhere.
Absolutely.
So.
Yeah,
goes to Woodman.
Bye.
Oh God,
Jesus
we're getting
Christ.
all the we're getting all the like heads up, dead on matchups today because so we've got Woodman moving on, and our third matchup is going to be Junkman against Dustman.
Right, so 2 more similar Robot Masters have not existed because Dustman, you might think they'd be different if you didn't know anything but their names, but Dustman shoots junk at you, and his background is, I think, junk.
I don't think he's got much of a background going on.
All right, well, whatever.
But like
they're very similar.
Yeah, let's take a look at Junkman.
Yeah.
Can you imagine there's a boss that
what you're
actually
trying to say, which I'm not sure.
You just gotta jump over him.
It's like a turtle. It's a turtle. He just like,
he
boing,
touches
just
it
like,
and gets into the spikes up top.
Oh, that'd be great.
Fuck you.
Oh, he's gonna totally.
Oh, he freezes
He's
you
just
when he jumps.
super guts.
You want to be not on the ground, I guess, when he hits the ground again.
Does that work?
I think we've seen this before.
Whoa!
Oh, that's wow.
Well, it's kind of like
it's electrified too. That's a nice feature.
it's like Gutsman times Morph Moth. Oh, what?
Oh, that's a good one too.
Wow.
Totally swell.
Wow,
This
Got a
guy's
lot
definitely.
of,
This guy's not taking your shit.
Yeah.
He ain't shit, man.
Oh,
Ooh.
nope. Fool me every time. Shame on me.
I'm jumping.
So you're gonna take away like all his powers when you shoot him with electricity too?
I'm hoping this is his weakness. I feel like a big old.
Nobody's like, oh, you do have an extra life. All right, cool.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, great. I'm so glad this happened. Oh, you. Oh.
Oh shit!
Try the
All right, not his weakness. Got it.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that should have probably been obvious by the fact that he electrifies his own stuff.
Oh. I'm making all kinds of mistakes now.
Oh, that's okay.
You only got like one more hit.
This.
No, I don't. I'm dead.
Yeah, you got him right now. Dead.
Oh, Jesus.
Shaboom.
Oh God!
So that's what it looks like when
When
it
I
goes
win?
Oh
Dustin's fucking boss here.
my God! Look at that poor blue robots. All 4 of them. Saying that.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
you go.
There it is.
Wow. That is not good. Wily should stop making so many robots that are weak to each other.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, the thing is, I guess, like, when it comes down to it, his would work better together, but they always fight alone.
Yeah.
Dirty guts, man, if you will.
Yeah. That's what happens when Gutsman and Dustman got together a long time ago, and they really do not like to talk about it, but, you know. So try your shades.
Yeah, why not? Oh,
R2.
I know.
Or R1, sorry.
There it is.
Nope. All right. Okay. It's kind of a bummer that there's no, like, part of me wishes there was a boss rush stage that had you face a handful of these dudes in
I think
one
I figured
go.
it out.
But, yeah, wow. Okay.
Win!
So similar to Blockman plus Power Gear versus Stoneman, I feel like Junkman is just the Dustman idea realized in full.
Yes, I agree. I usually hate everything about Mega Man 7, but I hate to say it, Junkman improves on Dustman in just about every way.
Yeah, so Dustman, I like the design of Dustman, relatively speaking. I like
Because he's also like Vacuum Dude.
Yeah, there's stuff going on that's kind of neat. But then his battle is a little bit on the plain side.
Yep.
He beat Crystal Man by virtue of being less plain.
Yep.
But he like sucks things in. He spits out a junk block and it explodes into 4 pieces.
Right.
Junk Man takes that to the extreme. It's like a combination of Gutsman and Dustman, where he can like drop them from the ceiling. He can like his charge shot magnetizes junk
make
and
a
fires
giant
it
block.
at you.
He can stop you in midair with a junk thingy.
Yep.
Ring, I guess. And his design, while not my favorite by any stretch, is a good representation of what a junk robot should look like.
Like, I don't love Junkman's design, but I love... It's weird. Like, I don't love the design, but I love the way that the design takes the concept of Junkman and just goes all... Like, he's this asymmetric mess.
Yeah.
He looks like he's built from about a dozen different Robot Masters, which is something that they took forward into... I mean, again, Mega Man Fully Charged, they have Junkman as being a Robot Master that Aki and Suna build at one point.
Yep.
And it's the same thing. It's just built out of garbage.
Yeah.
But like Junkman is one of the better interpretations of here is the Robot Master, like here's the name, and here is the Robot Master.
And then here's some interesting things we can do with that. You know, it's not dissimilar from Dustman at all. I mean, again, they're really
it's basically
close.
Dustman 2.
But exactly, it's Dustman 2, and it's better. So I think we definitely got to give it a Junkman. You know, his stage is kind of tough. You said it's platforming hell.
Platforming hell, quicksand.
You know,
but it's involved. Like they do a lot of stuff. They work the factory setting well. It doesn't feel out of place. It feels like they're using a lot of those pieces in a meaningful way.
It's actually one of, I think, the better encounters in Mega Man 7.
I think it's one of the better levels. I think it's one of the better boss, concepts that are taken through.
Yeah.
Whereas Dustman is kind of one of the plainer dudes in Mega Man 4.
He was cool at the time, but I think if Junkman had come first, Dustman would have never existed.
Yeah, because at that point it would have just been a lamer Junkman.
Yeah. So I think I'm pretty happy with Junkman, and I'm surprised because I was ready to hate him.
I was too. I was like, oh god, it's Junkman. It's Mega Man 7. We're gonna
right.
But no, it's
it's
just
good.
a better Dustman. There's really no competition here. I don't think.
All right, Junkman gets it.
Junkman wins. All right, so if you were feeling kind of bummed about getting Trio earlier on in the competition today,
have we got a treat for you?
Yeah, because this matchup is going to be Duo versus Skullman.
Now, it's not going to be as one-sided as you think, and we're going to explain why in just a second. This man, that man.
Oh.
Who the fuck are you?
And this mysterious stranger who we haven't seen yet, but the game is like, it's
Is
cool.
that Duo?
That's Duo.
I feel like that's an anime voice actor right there.
It is, yes. I think the new comics make him part of the same race as the Star Droids from Mega Man 5 for Game Boy. Shining Finger!
Wait a minute. No, I know that. I know that voice. I know that effeminate cry.
If your mind is not completely taken by the evil, you'll be
What
saved.
the fuck is happening?
Such bad voice acting. Maybe. I don't know. Look it up.
No.
Why is his mind being taken by evil spirits in a robot game? Like
the evil energy attacked him right at the end there.
Mind.
Oh, that is absolutely that guy. That is absolutely him. I haven't even looked it up yet. Oh man, it's like my superpower.
Whoa. The hell? I don't remember those enemies.
Airman stage.
Is it?
Because he saved a puppy.
In the game where he saves puppies.
Yeah. It's called Puppy Saver 2005.
Wait, is that Quint?
Quick, go back and find out. Get him, Guts
Saving
Tank.
children.
Right. See, is it bad to root for that
remember
machine?
any of that shit happening.
It was just yesterday, Rick.
Oh my god.
Remember yesterday's episode where that
I've
happened?
successfully stolen Mega Man's soul. Now to throw it into the sun.
What other mans do we have to fight with?
Nope. Okay.
I'll
Ring.
try Ring, but I don't see that.
What was that,
working.
Meg?
I don't think any of these
bounce.
fit.
Well, okay. Oh, there you go. Didn't do much though. It's pretty
stuns
fast though.
them.
Sorry, Meg.
like-
what were we saying?
Oh,
You're
you're
gonna die,
dying,
dude.
Very quickly. Holy shit.
I have to.
Yeah.
I didn't realize this was my last life. I haven't died at all. Hold on a sec.
Sorry, I was just saying that I really don't think any of these weapons fit.
No, none of them do. So we just have to use our regular
Yeah, we
buster.
just have to man
What
up
would?
and do it.
Try, well,
I might still.
What's left over that would fit?
Nothing. I mean,
there's 4 other bosses.
I know that.
We don't know which one it is.
Yeah, they don't.
Why?
They don't have like a Pokemon style rhyme or reason anymore
Yeah.
because it's just so arbitrary at this point.
Oh hell yeah.
yeah? Oh, you have E-Tank.
Oh, but he's got his fucking shield. Hoop! Oh, that was bad. I'm just gonna do.
Hold on. He doesn't do a ton of damage.
Woo! Oh, move!
Okay, he's in now. Quick. But can you... But,
Yeah, I'll do it. I feel like I might actually be able to kill him without, but yeah, definitely.
okay, well...
That was a shame.
That's
oh
all right.
well.
It's all right.
Admittedly, it was 1 frame away from getting hit with that bullet.
Yeah,
so
right. Risk versus reward.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like-
Fair enough.
All right, so it's Duo versus Skullman.
Yes.
And this is going to be a tough one because Duo is apparently an all-powerful alien robot sent to Earth, yada yada. But he looks like he was designed by Dr. Wily after a bender.
Yeah.
And he's got
a weirder asymmetric thing going on. Like he's got this like size gradient
small
of
hand,
his body.
big fist,
Biggish body on the top,
big
normalish body on the
buckler
bottom.
thing on the shoulder, like with spikes. I don't know. It's fine. You could honestly tell me he was Junkman and I'd believe you.
Yeah. It would be. It's like he's kind of. Oh, he's weak to ice, I guess.
Yeah, he's just kind of meh.
Yeah,
you know, it's not what I would picture a giant alien robot. I mean, that's an awesome. If you are a character designer and they're like, "Hey, man, design a giant alien robot with a lot of superpower," be like, "Cool," and then you just draw a robot master like any other. It's like kind of a letdown. You know, it'd be a dream job, and I don't think they did much with it.
See, Skullman, on the flip side, I love his design. I love everything
It's
about
good.
Skullman.
They do a good job. They go for the theme, but they stop before it gets super tacky like Snake Man. You know? He's got the skull helmet, the skull symbol, and the 2 little skull shoulder pads, but he's still just a normal-looking robot master.
The problem for me with Skullman is when you get down to the battle, he is one mega basic bitch.
Yeah, the battle's
he goes,
not...
pew, 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 pew. He runs fast.
Hold on. No, it's definitely more than that. So he's totally impervious when he's using the skull shield. He shoots pew, 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 but really fast all the way across the screen. It doesn't stop. It's 4 or 5 in a row. Blam, 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 blam. While you're trying to anticipate when he's going to jump. Which is interesting. You don't see this a lot. He jumps around a ton and also stays still a ton, which I think is actually kind of...
He stands still. Well, I think my biggest issue with him is when he uses skull shield, when he's impervious, he stands perfectly still. So you're just kind of like, oh.
We did see that. I don't know if is that always the case, or is that just what
that seemed to always be the case, unfortunately.
Yeah, but Duo's no better. He's an all-powerful alien robot who turns into a bouncy ball. Like,
yeah, that's very strange.
Missed opportunity for a cool design.
He has this weird armored armadillo mode. Does a little bounce, but he only does it like once. Sometimes he skates forward and punches the ground.
Right. Here's the thing. Who's a better robot master? Right? Skullman has a theme. His level reflects his theme. His weapon is consistent. It's not an amazing fight, but it's an interesting fight. Now Duo has no real theme. Doesn't even do the thing he's supposed to be, which is a cool alien robot. He just looks very generic. Mm-hmm. His battle is pretty blah. It's just like Armored Armadillo. I just have no love. There's nothing likable about Duo.
I think they're both kind of underwhelming, honestly. I think Duo is kind of a shame in that he could have been a lot more and still fit the mold of what they were shooting for. Skullman, I don't think Skullman's going to make it through whoever they're up against in the next round.
No,
but I don't think that they are worse than Duo in terms of execution. I think Duo had a lot more promise, but the execution didn't really do it for me.
Yeah, and if you think of what does it mean to be a good robot master, Skullman ticks a lot more of the boxes than Duo.
Yeah. Duo in the Battle Network series and in NT Warrior is pretty rad. He is an alien robot. I think he's actually technically an alien AI.
Okay.
Because they had to make it fit the Battle Network universe, but like he's this just massive dude who's there to cast judgment. He's kind of, think of him like Q from Star Trek.
That's kind of cool.
Next Generation. Same kind of idea. He's just like, there is evil on this world, so I'm going to wipe out this world.
I like that. Okay.
So
that's kind of nice. Now, what about Skullman EXE?
Skullman EXE.
Did he
Skullman
get one?
EXE is okay. He got one.
I'm trying to remember. I think he's a little goofier, right?
He's a little goofier. He reminds me of a Luckman from Fully Charged, weirdly enough.
Similar design.
Very wiry, kind of like...
I almost get like a more of a voodoo vibe.
He's got more of a voodoo kind of vibe, for sure.
Not bad. Doesn't win
really
any points for me, though.
Whereas if I'll pull up Duo.exe so you can take a look at that as well. Oh, I'm sorry, Duo the program.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
It's
Now
not
that
strictly Duo.exe.
looks more like I would expect an extraterrestrial, all-powerful robot to look.
Yeah.
That's a little cleaner. It's a little bit better. But
I
we're also technically not counting the EXE.
Yeah, we aren't. It's just for the sake of like taking a look at it. I think ultimately Skullman is a better execution of the conceit of what they were going for.
Exactly, yeah, and I agree with that too.
And I don't think Skullman is going to last too much longer. I think they're probably going to get wiped out in round 2, but like I think for this one, Skullman beats Duo.
And the other thing too, continuing that like committing to a theme and doing it well without going overboard, the music for Skullman is perfect. It's like this energetic but somber, like I don't know, pop rock track. In fact, the Megas just this past Halloween did a great Skullman song, and it's actually really worth listening to. Yeah. So yeah, I go with Skullman all the way. I think
I'd take Skullman.
I think you're there.
Yeah. So that is Skullman. Let's move on to the next one.
Eat a dick, Duo. Bye.
So once again, we can't get away from it. In this, for some reason, this division keeps setting up these like I don't want to call them dream matches, but it's like, what is the most direct analog that you can really put someone up against?
They're definitely not dream matches.
No. So what we have is Concrete Man from Mega Man 9, 10. I can never remember which one. And Guts Man from Mega Man 1.
Right.
And Concrete Man, we literally just were like, oh, it's Guts Man.
But worse.
So let's take a quick look at him and we'll be right back.
The Trident.
Oh shit, can I die?
Yeah, everyone can die.
Do I have lives? I think I have.
Better fight like you can't. You do have one.
Yep, that seems like it's probably it. I'm just going to go ahead and die.
Wow.
Yeah. But that does seem to be the weakness. I mean, that was a good chunk.
Yeah.
But he's going to be tough.
Yep. He's fast Guts Man. He's like super fast, actually.
Literal nightmare. Yeah. Okay, let's try again. I think it's gonna be good. So I gotta start by jumping, I guess.
Well, anytime he's about to slam into the ground, you're gonna have to jump. Yeah.
Oh, and still.
Oh, you're covered in concrete. Ugh. Oh boy.
The hesitation at the top of it really bummed me out. Oh fuck!
Oop. Oh.
God damn it!
Oh jeez.
Come on.
One more. No! Oh no!
Suck!
I don't think I've ever heard anybody else suck before. Get up! Oh my god. Oop. Okay. Ah, damn it. Oof.
Fuck. Oh god. You gonna use it?
Nope. Survivor challenge completed.
Nice. That's cool, yeah.
I assume that's get through the boss battle with 1 health left.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
So, wow.
Yeah, I mean, Concrete Man's good.
Concrete Man is interesting, yeah.
He's a tough fish battle. He can freeze you with concrete. He can shoot 3 blocks at a time. He's actually pretty quick.
Yep.
He can create a block from nothing.
Yep.
And he jumps around a lot. And when you're frozen, that sucks.
And he gives you the C-bomb? C-shot.
C-shot, which is one of our favorite weapons here on the D-pad.
Yeah.
But he's no Guts Man.
Yeah, it's like it's
I don't know what to say.
So it's amazing how close the design is to Guts Man. Like it's
Concrete Man doesn't exist without Guts Man. They are genealogically related.
He's got like basically the exact same face, just like it's not as much of a thing sticking out. It's just brought in.
He's got an irrelevant spike here just to look cool. Nothing about that is concrete. His level is not super memorable. Concrete shot is fine, but it's like whatever.
Yeah, it's kind of a very weak weapon given the toughness of the Robot Master.
Yeah,
and like
he's not bad.
He's not bad. It's just like I'm trying to find ways to justify him having any shot against Gutsman.
Well, you could make the argument that at least in the OG battle, Gutsman can't create blocks. He can only throw blocks.
No, he can create blocks.
Even in the original game?
I'm pretty sure he does, yeah.
Oh, wait, yeah, you can't create
You can't
blocks.
create them. He can.
He can, yeah.
So
yeah, then there's no fucking way.
There's
just no fucking way. Gutsman is so much better than Concrete
Now, the
Man.
one caveat you can make is that Gutsman's weapon, Super Arm, is fucking useless if there isn't a block around.
But if you are Gutsman...
Then you can create
blocks. So even in, what is it, Powered Up,
actually,
when you play as Gutsman, yes, you can create
yep,
blocks.
Yep.
So that doesn't apply, because whatever Mega Man gets is actually not what we're talking about.
That's fair. I think
it's got to be Gutsman.
It's so one-sided. It's like...
He looks like vaguely... Like, he looks like Concrete Man. Like, the design does the job.
Yeah.
But even Concrete itself is boring. And he's boring. Yep. And the stage is not memorable. The music's not memorable. He's just like a derivative Gutsman type.
I think Concrete Man was due to be scrapped for a reason.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, it's Gutsman. We don't even need to say
I
anymore.
think it's Gutsman. I think it's time for us to move on. Okay, this one is...
This is a clash of the
Loudos.
Yeah.
We got Bounce Man from Mega Man. There's a lot of Mega Man 11 in here. Bounce Man from Mega Man 11 and Plant Man
from Mega Man 6.
Let's take a look.
It is very...
Playtime's over.
Disappear.
Is that just getting to the end of his stage?
It's
weird.
just the end of his stage. He's
man.
so...
Whoop. Okay. Ah! God damn it. Oh, that does seem to...
that does seem to work.
My prediction was right? I'm so smart. Yay, me.
I'm actually really
Wow, that
I
does a
thought
lot.
Impact Man was definitely going to be for Blockman because he looks kind of jackhammery.
Whoa!
Oh, my goodness. That's
like that?
so cool.
Yeah! Now we're getting somewhere, I guess, for beating 4 bosses.
Halfway.
Holy shit.
Or maybe that's the first boss that used the correct power on.
Maybe, yeah, that could be it too.
Halfway through the game.
Oh my god.
Prepare yourself, son.
Oh, Bounce Man.
He's
fat? It's Nintendo's arms.
They made me a robot.
Oh, it is. Yeah, right?
They made me a robot.
Oh my god, it looks just like him.
Wait, does it have a child's voice?
If they just gave him a frown, then I would believe it's Ian. But he's too happy to be Ian right now.
Another clown-themed boss.
You're right. My first thought was Clown Man.
I was going to say Aquaman.
Oh,
He wasn't really a clown, but...
That was a good fight. That was health positive.
I guess Power Grid Master is like you kill the dude exclusively with power shots.
Didn't love that voice acting on that guy.
Right,
Did you even hear it?
It's
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. What was that?
He just bursts into flame on one hit and burns and dies. Nice.
All right.
I like the color scheme of this.
Yeah, he's a very colorful boss.
Yep.
It's Blizzard.
It's doing a little more damage than normal, but it's not the weakness.
I am so bad at this. I should just use the punch fist.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to have to get close for most of these hits anyway, so...
just prioritize dodging and just hit when you can.
Oh, boy.
You might as well try
the damn. I was riding along with him? What was that?
Punchy fist?
I mean, you're going to do more damage with the fist, right?
Oh, Jesus. Why'd you change?
You were doing all right. Do we E-Tank.
Oh, yeah. I've got like 8 of them. Oh, look at all those E-Tanks Dustin got. He's such a great guy.
He is the greatest.
No, shut up. Lying liar.
Don't use Yamato Spear. It's awful.
I know.
Why are you not using your punchy robot?
Because I'd have to get up close, and plants freak me out, okay?
Plants are freaky, man.
Vegetables are the weirdest.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm going to KO
Legend
it.
of Punchies.
I want some kind of like Marvel
Power
vs. Capcom
Mega
KO
Man.
sound, please,
Power
when this
Mega
happens.
Man.
Because it's going to... Oh, tits.
Wow.
It's okay. KO. Oh, come on.
It's not
okay,
even effective
get ready.
at all.
Like,
Ding,
do a
ding,
finish
ding.
him or something, okay? Just give me that.
KO!
Plant Man. I'm betting Napalm might be pretty good here. If I had to guess.
You ever napalmed a plant?
I have. They do not like it. Ooh. Okay, hey. Can I... Nope. Okay. Oh, that's the one. It's Gyro Man.
You bet wrong.
I guess I did. It's not really doing a whole lot here. There we go. Oh, that's his slide. Okay. I was trying to figure out how you did the air dash. Man.
Was it just down and...
Yeah, down and jump.
That's weird.
Oh, fuck, I'm out. Okay. Yeah, wait, so this is not Plant Man's music. So, right off the bat, what Plant Man is doing when his shield is out is exactly what I wanted out of Skullman.
Yep.
Like, have the shield, move with the shield. Because now it's not just, oh, I got to wait 5 seconds. It's, oh, shit, I can't do anything and I got to dodge.
A better use of a shield weapon, I'll give you
Would
that.
have been real nice if Plant Man did literally anything else.
He's
in
really
his
hard,
battle.
though, for being just like, I always have my shield and I'm always jumping. You have like a 1 second window to hit me or I'm going to do it again. Like, he's really tough.
He is tough. It's mostly just because he's impervious artificially and like...
But he's so ugly. His design super sucks.
He's a worse version of Woodman.
He's a worse version of Woodman. Well said.
That's like...
And that's it.
Meanwhile, you've got Bounce Man, who... Weird take on a Robot Master.
Yeah.
We haven't seen anything quite like Bounce Man before.
Here's the thing. Bounce is a dumb concept to make a Robot Master out of, but they did a great job.
I want to say, and I'm just checking because I might be wrong here. Yeah, in Japan, he's Rubber Man.
Yeah, which makes
obviously
even more
reasons
sense.
They wouldn't have gone with that in the States.
Yeah. Condom Man.
Meanwhile, like Impact Man was Pile Man.
Okay, yeah.
That one was a little bit weirder.
Still a little iffy too, yeah.
That was because of a pile driver.
Right, it makes sense.
Like, it makes sense. It's just more awkward in English. Rubber Man, same idea. But weird concept, executed very well.
Honestly, I never thought I would vote for Bounce Man, but Plant Man was one of my most hated. His stage is also infuriating.
Yeah. Bounce Man is everything that Clown Man could have been.
Yeah.
They
really did that. So Junk Man is sort of like evolved from Dust Man, but way better. Plant Man is sort of evolved from Wood Man, but way worse.
He's kind of lame. That's the thing. Like I was telling John too, the Plant Man EXE take is at least more interesting. It feels more unique.
Still pretty lame though.
But yeah, Plant Man.
Yeah.
Plant Man doesn't do it for me. Like
no, he was
in any real
easily
way.
the worst in 6. I think everyone considers him the worst. Even worse than Blizzard Man. Even worse than Six
had weird offerings.
6 was mixed, but Plant Man was down near the bottom.
Yeah, 6 was slightly better than 3 in terms of overall robot designs.
I think so, but only a little.
Yeah, not by much. And yeah, I think Plant Man doesn't do anything for me.
I just hate Plant Man.
Bounce Man, I have an appreciation for.
Taurus could have been here, and I bet he would have beat Plant Man. I think we just hate Plant Man.
Yeah,
but Bounce Man is pretty good. I don't want to take that away from him. Again, I would never have designed a Robot Master after this concept, but they did a good job of it.
They executed very well.
He'll never
I
be
love
my
his
favorite.
His stretchy arms are cool, and
I don't really like him, but they did a good job.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's where I kind of...
Yeah,
He's
that's
also a
cool.
fitness instructor, which makes me really excited.
Yeah, because like even though he's like his whole area is very clown man like and built on like theme park style stuff, he himself is supposed to be like a yoga sort of like weird like fitness thing, and it's like, oh, it's like a giant like workout ball kind of deal. So
he's like Sandbag from Smash.
Yeah, it's kind of neat. But yeah, I think this one goes to Bounce Man.
Yeah.
Moving on, we got an easy one.
Yeah,
we're coming up to the next one, and I mean, I always feel a little bit guilty because we included all of these guys, but some of them are just at a disadvantage right out of the gates, just immediately.
Yeah, especially one named Uranus.
Yeah, we've got... That burn was so sick it shut the camera down.
That's right.
That's why our face-off for this one is going to be Uranus versus Acid Man. Uranus and Ass Man. Yeah. Let's take a look at Uranus.
We're thinking more like acid coming out of Uranus, which is also really unpleasant, man.
Let's take a quick look at Uranus.
So this is
the floor looks breakable.
This is Uranus,
so that's
right?
terrifying.
That's a bad sign.
And he is a bull, so
I'm sure it's fine.
Black
Maybe
hole
get
does
closer
not
with
work.
it.
Literally guts.
Well, you didn't really you didn't really get close enough for even the blast to get him.
No, I did. Whatever radiates
Wow,
out.
that's a lot of damage.
Holy shit! What?
What?
That bounces off of him. Salt water.
Salt waters are no. Venus.
Dead.
We need a gif of that.
So, I'm going to try it just because...
Because I was unsuccessful last time.
I mean, there are no other bosses that seem to have it in their room. Yeah, no, not working. Okay.
On the top.
Let's see. Pluto. We could try that. Oop. Oh, goddamn. Wow. Yeah, Pluto is the answer. Oop, if I can land
That's
it.
because it's fucking hard to use.
Yeah, I was gonna say the problem is he like jitters whenever he jumps. So there we go.
You just wait for him to jump at you and then let loose.
There we go.
Nicely done.
I was worried because I was like on the side. I was like, oh shit, he's got that fucking wall crushing thing.
Just bullshit.
So I'll admit, I mixed up Uranus. So Uranus is one of the star droids from Mega Man 5,
Mega Boy 5. Yeah,
I was mixing it up with the constellation droids from Rockman Strategy.
Right.
Easy mistake to make, I think.
Planets and zodiacs are all tightly.
He's basically Taurus in Nightman's armor.
Yeah, he's a much better Taurus. It looks like.
Yeah, it would have been hilarious to have the two of them go up against each other, just because that wouldn't have even been
a question.
Even a
wow,
question
he
at all.
looks just like even the coloring, which you don't see in the Game Boy, and the art is the same as Taurus.
If you cover up his face, it looks like Fat Zero.
Yeah, it does. Whoa! We're tearing this shit right open.
Oh, he's also got cleft hooves.
Oh man, just like Zero, I think.
Yeah, he's got
hard to
two
remember.
toes. Yeah. So
yeah, he's actually pretty cool. We rewatched the battle because we were both like, "Who the fuck?"
So he's got a little miniature Gutsman power. He picks up little blocks and throws them quickly, quicker than Gutsman does.
Also create them, and then he like covers half the screen with those blocks.
Well, he like shuffles, like he buries half the arena. It's a very small arena to start with.
Yep.
He's quick at jumping.
Yep. He does stand there a little bit, but he's a much more interesting fight than I expected from any Mega Boy game. Honestly,
he's a very beefy dude. So I guess it's tough. This is where it gets interesting because they're two. Uranus and Asaman are two very different kinds of fights.
For sure.
You have to be real quick on both of them because if you're not, then you're gonna be up against the wall.
Here's a question: Why is Uranus designed like Taurus?
I think because isn't the sign of Uranus the Taurus symbol or something?
Is it?
They all have like. Let me see if I can find this.
Is it random or is it actually? I'm trying to decide if they did a good job.
If you search for Uranus, the second result is called In-Depth Uranus.
Unbelievable. NASA, this is your fault.
What is the symbol?
Yeah.
Because I know that the planets all have their own symbol. Oh, there it is. It's like a
like a male symbol, but with a dot in it.
Yeah, it's a vertically oriented male symbol with a dot in the center. So maybe that's not useful for us at all.
I was just trying to figure out how they went from planet Uranus to like basically a Taurus.
Right. Like does Taurus, the constellation, have?
Does it contain
a symbol?
Do Command F for Uranus.
Let's find Uranus. No sign of it. Yeah. Maybe down in trivia near the planet Uranus. His bull-like appearance also appears unrelated to the Greek deity after which he is named.
That's correct. Yeah, Uranus is the sky god, one of the original deities.
So this isn't a
so I can't
of them
give
going
them
like
credit.
Here's what Uranus normally means. Nope.
Yeah, I can't give them any credit for that being a well-designed theme for a Robot Master because it just seems somewhat arbitrary.
His weakness is also running into him.
Yeah,
is the break dash.
I mean, that's you can't really. That's like the charge.
So
kick
you're
is the
charging
same
the
thing.
bull. That seems
That's
like
neat.
It's neat. It's
they
a
picked
little,
a theme and committed to it, but does the theme have anything to do with Uranus?
Yeah,
it's tough.
That one's a little tough. It's almost like Mega Man 5 picked animals kind of at random, like Pluto and its famous
being a
cat.
Yeah, Pluto the cat.
Pluto the cat's my favorite cartoon character.
Famed cartoon character
from
Pluto
the cat from the Mickey Rat era.
Oh boy,
Pluto the cat.
Yeah, I don't know. I still don't have any
Donald
love for
Goose.
Acid Man, but at least he's. I actually don't think he's a great manifestation of what Acid is either.
Yeah, they both kind of struggle with it a little bit.
But
Acid at
maybe
least
better
has it
than
more consistently, I guess.
Yeah, maybe he's better than this. I guess.
I was
intrigued by his fight.
Yeah, the fight is interesting to say the least,
and he's much better than Taurus, even though he shouldn't be a Taurus. He's a better one.
Yeah, this is Taurus after he got beefed up and was like, "Fuck it, we're doing this now."
But I feel like Acid Man just has a lot more range and depth.
I think it's a little bit like there's some characterization there that's a bit of an advantage just by being a later release game. It's very tight. I could see an argument for either of them going.
I really could, but it's another one where I'm not going to die on the hill.
Yeah, I think Acid Man is probably.
It doesn't feel right though, does it?
Neither of them really do, to be dead honest.
I mean, Uranus's fight is cool. Acid Man was pretty basic.
I think if we got to see Uranus on a console, I think that might have been a better indicator. Yeah,
we can give it to Acid Man.
I think
I
Acid
know
Man
you're
seems
going
fine.
that direction.
I'm kind of in the middle, but honestly, I think Acid Man is either of them could take it. I don't see it's again when I'm like I don't see them getting much further than this.
Right.
Either of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm fine with Acid Man.
All right, we can do Acid Man.
All right, let's go with Acid Man and we'll move on.
But I don't like it.
So last but not least, at the very bottom are our last two new entrants for
not least.
I'd say not least.
Okay.
I mean, it could be Taurus versus Plant Man. Like, we have finally a match that really does feel like two different things entirely. Like there's not a lot of crossover here. We have Jewel Man from Mega Man
9-ish,
10, 9 and 10 are basically one game at this point.
In my mind.
And Nightman from Mega Man 6.
Yes.
All right.
I think it was a fan-created one, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
All right, let's look.
It could be Black Hole Bomb.
Yeah. Because science, I guess.
I'm just trying to think. Let's see. It could be Magma Bazooka as well. He's got a shield, so I'm going to guess it's not going to be bees. You got to set it off.
All right.
Wow. He really wrecked your shit quick.
Oh, I didn't have much life going in. I was not trying. I was just testing.
Bing!
Let's try Concrete. I feel like that makes sense.
Concrete was Black Hole Boy.
We'll try a Trident. We'll try a dent.
My money's on Magma Bazooka, but...
Okay. That makes some sense.
Let's see what we got here. Nope. Oh. Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Nope.
It looks very good, actually. Oh, God.
Fuck, though. He hurts. Oh, man.
Oh, fuck. Wow.
He knows where I'm going to be before I'm there.
Jeez.
Right. Well,
okay.
that doesn't use a lot, so I can keep bazooka-ing, but that's what? I have like 2 chances left now?
Yeah, 2 chances. Quite a bit of bazooking. A lot of bazooks in your Zuka.
I don't like his pattern. It's like he...
There you go.
But like he jumps anytime I jump.
I think you can charge that too.
Oh, you can?
Whoa.
Fuck, man.
It doesn't seem like it's doing a ton, though. The difference seems to be pretty minimal. Oop. Oh, my God. Oh.
He's so hard.
Almost out of Magma Bazooka, too.
Yeah. You want to take a stab?
I'll give it a shot.
Sorry, it's sweaty.
Oh, boy. Oh, wow, that is sweaty. Holy hell. God damn.
I warned you.
Magma Bazooka. This is not going to be great. Not feeling amazing about this.
Oy, oy, oy.
damn it.
I really don't know, like...
Oh, he jumps when you jump. Okay.
Yeah, but, like, does he always jump high? Is that the trick?
Seems like it, yeah.
So you can make him jump, then run under him. Okay,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure that you could reliably do that. All right, if I had 4 more chances, I'd be able to get it now.
Oh,
But
damn it.
here we
All
are.
right, well, just in case.
Oh, that's the weakness.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So I was right on my first guess then.
Well, shit. If I also wasn't using the wrong weakness.
There we go. Nice.
No, it's you now. I'm done.
Are you sure?
Yep. Is it C-Flash?
I don't know. Just try it.
Yeah, it hasn't worked on
doesn't
anyone else
sound
yet.
like
It's the easiest
would
one because
be.
you don't even have to hit him.
It's like magic versus a knight. It makes sense.
No, that's Sorcerer Man. He's
Hey, what's up? I have a mace. Nope.
Nope. No one is.
No.
Okay, definitely no.
No, it wasn't.
Try
hell-
the Yamato Spear?
Yeah, because
It's
Japan
gotta
is better than
be
America.
Yep.
Yep.
Sure is.
Don't.
Dude, just use the E-Tank. Just use the fucking E-Tank.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm
you
already
need tank.
halfway through.
Okay.
I mean,
No, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, you have to now. You used half the fucking Y speed.
Yeah, I forgot
yeah, 'cause
how,
he's fighting.
how much.
He's fucking throwing 11 of them at a time.
I forgot how like insane the cost of Y-Spear is.
Good thing that
shield
shield
means
is doing
nothing.
a fucking yeah.
Yeah.
Nightman. So this is where you want Yamato Spear.
Yeah.
Or Yamato
Japan
Spear.
is strong against Europe.
Yeah, obviously.
Please tell me we made that joke at some point.
Almost certainly.
Okay.
The idea is more that the spear is the only thing that can penetrate his shield.
Actually makes sense.
There you go. See?
That was pretty easy.
Quick work.
If you don't have the weakness, Nightman's more interesting.
I mean,
You know, but only marginally.
yeah, they're both actually quite boring.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Yeah. So Plant Man,
He still
Jewel
sucks.
Man.
Jewel Man also
Jewel
sucks.
Man is literally a single step up from Plant Man because he moves. He
Just
starts the battle
one.
with a shield.
Yep.
Which is cool.
And he can do it individually rather than as a whole unit. So he
Yep.
can shoot one jewel rather than
Yep.
all 4.
The black hole bomb sucks them off of him and like
and
makes
it takes
him
forever
vulnerable
to make
again.
new ones. He looks kind of like Bright Man and Crystal Man had a horrible baby.
Yeah.
I don't really like his design. It's pretty lazy. It's kind of uninspired. Yeah, it's Bright Man's eyes and then just generic Robot Master with a jewel on his head.
Yeah. Whereas you got Nightman.
He's actually, they put some effort in here.
He's a neat design.
His design's better.
Though, riddle me this, John.
Yeah.
What is a knight?
Well, technically, a knight is someone who's been honored by the monarch.
If you're dealing with the theme of a knight,
Okay.
Like-
Usually it's sword and shield, right?
right? Well, I
Is
mean,
that what you're getting at?
not exactly. Like he doesn't need to have a sword. We do have Sword Man for that. But like,
Yeah.
a knight is a guy in a suit of armor.
Yeah.
A robot is a metallic thing. Like it's just armor-shaped robot. It's kind of strange when you really get down to it.
I think you're overthinking it a little bit. It's meant to be, you know, like pull up his design again.
I'll pull up the thing for him here.
Like
Should scoot closer. You should get into the
he's
shot.
he's got the knight thing on the top of his head.
Yeah.
You know, he's got the shield and the mace. Like, and I think that's enough. I think if they tried to do more, his helmet shape is reminiscent of
Yeah.
a knight. So I know what you mean.
It's
like,
a
what
it's
is
a
he
knight's
under
armor
there, I
shape,
guess?
but like knight armor is designed to protect a person.
I think if you're gonna think of it like that, we would do a lot more damage unpacking other designs
probably,
the same way.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
But, like-
I think he's a perfectly serviceable representation of what a knight's gonna look like.
Yeah.
Um,
Both his battle's also kind of lame.
it's pretty.
He stands, he
pretty
throws the
one note.
mace either on the floor or up in the air.
and
it
the
kinda zones
spear
in on you.
wrecks him. And
Spear wrecks him through his shield too. Like
Yeah.
he has a shield and it does.
I just
nothing.
feel like the shield would have. If the shield should have blocked the spear,
Yeah,
I think then
like
it would
you
be
have
a
to
fair
jump
fight.
over the mace and then use the spear.
Right, that'd
when
be cool.
He's exposed because he's like sitting like this at the time. That would have been cool. That would have been
Yeah.
a really that alone would have been like
Yeah.
boom, easy.
But pure design, Nightman is way better.
I think the design of Nightman is better. The
the
battle
weapon you get is more interesting with Nightman. I
Yeah.
think I like the Knight attack more. You know, the
The-
shields are always tough to use, even the good ones.
I mean, the jewel.
I just
jewel
hate
barrier?
the way Jewel Man looks too. He looks really dumb.
Jewel satellite. Jewel satellite is basically Leaf Shield.
Yeah, I mean,
like there's very little difference there.
yeah. And Jewel Man is a Mr. Potato Head of a few other robot masters. He's got Bright Man's eyes, Starman's like I don't know,
Angular kind of thing going on.
Maybe not Starman. He's kind of like Crystal Man, but with pointy stuff instead of round stuff.
It's a lot harder to come up with positives for Jewel Man.
I got
Nightman,
none.
like both of them have pretty lame battles.
Nightman's music is cool in his level.
It's all right.
You know, his robots.
He's got a
mooks
castle that he's
are
defending, which is
related.
kinda neat.
Yeah.
I'll give this to Nightman, but it's not like
not looking
fuck
good.
yeah Nightman. It's like sure Nightman.
Right. These two piles of poop. One is less poopy.
Yeah.
No, Nightman's better than a pile of poop.
Not a good day for Mega Man 9 and a very good day for Mega Man 11 in this one. That's unusual.
So far.
Usually flip that.
So far, yeah.
But yeah, so that's Nightman
I'd
moving
be
forward.
Perfectly happy to never see Jewel Man again.
Yeah, well maybe we won't. So that means that we are moving on to our
semifinals.
Our quarterfinals.
That's what I meant.
Quarterfinals. Round 2,
which are just the semifinals of today.
Sure. They're semi finals. This one should be interesting because we have Blockman
who did well
versus Woodman. So
fucking that's difficult.
That's tricky because like
Woodman's got the classic thing going. He's iconic. He's well done. The battle still holds up. It's still fun. It's still challenging, but it's also fair.
Yeah.
Blockman is the new guy on the block, and he is really fucking difficult because he's got that super mode.
He also, we didn't even talk about this before, his like final rush attack, when you get him low enough, he moves exclusively to the right side of the screen and starts just spamming blocks, and it kind of almost becomes like a Mega Man-ish take on a side-scrolling shooter, almost. Like, you have to like dodge stuff above and below and try to sneak attacks in there.
I've only ever beaten him once. He's really hard.
Was it at the E3 thing?
No,
or?
I did not beat him at the E3 thing.
Okay.
Thanks for bringing that up. But I beat him once at home when I tried to play the game.
Okay.
Blockman's really hard, but I don't...
No, that was hard, man. We already got rid of him.
Heyo. But like, you look at Blockman's design, and it's actually shares some shape.
There's a lot of
Woodman.
they have a very similar kind of body shape. They're both pear-shaped Robot Masters.
I'm definitely biased because Woodman is classic and I love Woodman.
Yeah.
And Blockman as a whole, like if we put the art for the two of them side by side, they're very
very
they've got
similar.
more alike than not.
Yeah.
You know. I'm going to vote for Woodman most likely just because he's so classic. He's been characterized a bit more. He's been around longer. But is that valid? I don't know. I think, Woodman's a tree stump and Blockman's a block. They're about equally resonant.
Yeah. That's tough for me. I have a really hard time with this.
Yeah, I have a really hard time too. There's no Blockman EXE. Woodman EXE is pretty cool.
Woodman.exe is all right.
Woodman's been in the Ruby Spear show. He's been on the Fully Charged show.
Yep.
He's, so he's definitely been around more. He's definitely part of the Mega Man. He outranks Blockman. He's like a bigger part of the Mega Man family. But Blockman's really cool and well done.
Blockman, I mean, at the end of the day, one of the big things for me is Woodman's fight. Once you get a rhythm on it, that's pretty much the whole fight.
Yeah.
Blockman is a lot more like on your toes.
Yeah.
He's got 3 phases to his fight, which is very different for.
If the power gear wasn't a thing, it would go to Woodman easily.
Sure, but it is.
It is a thing, and so how much do we weigh that? How much do we weigh?
I mean, it's part of the boss battle. We've weird stuff that goes on in the boss battles come with it too. Hyperstorm H has his double health bars, which is a thing that worked really well for him.
Yeah, he's doing great. Sitting pretty.
Punk with his he introduces himself by buzzsawing into the room and that stuff was kind of a little thing there.
Quint with his pogo stick. I think turning into a horrible gigantic block abomination is a little more left field than like a pogo stick, but I do see it does count. It's part of the boss design.
It's so tough. Both of this could just as easily have been our 2 winners of this division, honestly, and it would have been just as exciting of a fight.
That's a really good point. I don't know,
man. Yeah, this is actually really tough.
I really don't.
I'm trying to think of what we can even help bring this down. I guess. Geez. Because I want to be all right. So Woodman's power is really good against Airman, which we used before, but it isn't.
All right, I don't know, man. I still want to. My heart is saying Woodman. I just think he's tried and true. He's got more characterization. He's a bigger part of the Mega Man family. He's
he's had a 30-year head start.
He's had a 30-year head start, which you could look at it the other way, and Blockman gets 2017 game design working for him. So they offset each other a little bit in that way, you know? Like, if Woodman was designed for Mega Man 11, he probably would have had a giant Wispy Woods type thing, you know? Like, who knows? It's really tough to compare these two. My gut is saying Woodman. Even though, objectively, the Blockman fight probably...
the fight is definitely more interesting.
Yeah.
Blockman's fight is, without a doubt, one of the more interesting ones they've done.
Yeah,
just in
for sure.
general.
Period. But Woodman's got everything else for me, I think. And the Woodman music is great. A little cherry on top there.
I don't remember Blockman's music.
Yeah.
So that's definitely...
Is that a good sign?
There.
You think that's a good sign?
No, but Blockman's weapon is pretty rad. It's very useful because it spawns in above you, which means you can actually get it to areas that Mega Man can't even reach.
It's a good weapon. It's a really cool weapon. But we can clog up Airman.
We can also take down Acid Man's shield in one hit.
But Acid Man is beatable in other ways, whereas Airman is pretty much like, fuck you.
It's tougher. Acid Man is definitely significantly harder without the block dropper.
It's really, it honestly could go either way. It could literally be a coin toss, but my heart just can't let go of Woodman. You know? He's just been there since, my day one. Mega Man 2 was my first game. I always loved his music, even as a kid. I remember getting really good at fighting him, even without, the weapons. And he's been in the cartoons. He's been in the, Battle Network universe.
The most depressing thing about this is I'm looking at what our next matchup is going to be, and it's like, why couldn't these guys have been separated into the other two fights?
No, it's hard. I mean, I see what you're saying. Yeah, but we can't let that color us here. Blockman versus Woodman. Yes, Blockman is a better fight, but I think Woodman is the better Robot Master. I think.
I think I can agree with that. I mean,
it's by a hair.
It's by next to nothing.
I'm not 1,000% confident, but we need to make a decision.
Yeah.
My heart loves Woodman. Blockman's a really interesting fight, but as a character, he's kind of whatever to me. If it weren't for the turning giant, he would not be memorable in any way to me. But he turns giant, and that's cool. It's really cool, and it's a really good fight, and his weapon's really good. But
I'm willing to give this one to Woodman.
It's by a thread. I'm not.
Yeah,
I
basically nothing. But
I almost don't even feel good about it. But my heart wants Woodman. And I'm just gonna go with my gut.
Let's go with Woodman. Let's go with Woodman. So that means that Woodman makes it to the semifinals.
Ba-bow.
And our next matchup is gonna be a little on the weird side. I think I already know where it's gonna go. But we have Junkman versus Skullman.
Dun-dun.
And the answer is Junkman.
Pretty much. Pretty much. I mean,
Junkman is just thrashing through Mega Man 4 dudes right now.
Yeah, it's true. I love Skullman's design. I think he's cool.
I do love
his music.
But that battle is just...
The battle's a little
really kind of lame.
But we can't just hand it to Junkman because his battle's better, because we didn't just hand it to Blockman because his battle was better.
I agree. His battle's better. I think his design is...
It's better than Dustman.
It's consistently inconsistent, which sounds stupid, but it only really works for Junkman,
and it works well. And I agree with that. But Skullman's got a cool factor that Junkman doesn't have. I mean, just thinking back to when I was a kid, I would definitely wear a Skullman shirt. That would be fucking radical. But I'm not gonna get a Junkman shirt.
I mean,
why would no?
I could. I mean, there are definitely people who would wear a Junkman shirt. People might. But
are you talking about the homeless?
Yeah. Is that what we call? Is that what we call like the punk scene these days?
The homeless is my metal band.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, the real question is, which are we gauging higher between substance and style? Because I think that Skullman definitely has the style factor down. It's a totally consistent and good, looking aesthetic to it. Whereas while Junkman is consistent, it's Junkman. In battle, both against him and presuming how he fights in general, Skullman is kind of basic. Junkman at least does interesting shit.
He's more interesting.
That battle is arguably the best one in Mega Man 7 to be super honest. But
yeah, and you make a good point. Junkman, the concept is junk and it's really well realized. Skullman, the concept is skulls and it's pretty well realized.
It's not
I think
bad.
Junkman does have an edge there, and I just love Skullman, and I think his style points weigh a lot.
I think he got a pretty bad draw in this. Like, a good chunk of this.
He probably could have beat Bounce Man, Acid Man, Night Man.
A good chunk of this bracket he probably could have done fine against. I think Junkman manages to just get the right combination to like pull it off.
Yeah, it's weird. It's funny how that works because I never would have guessed that, but
neither would I. Yeah. I would not imagine Junkman getting this far and Skullman getting like 1 week win and then a question mark right now.
And there's still some things that Skullman has. I mean, there's like a certain melancholy to his stage that
there
really
he's got like
fits.
He's got like fossils of dinosaurs and stuff all over the place, and
and then like the music, of course. So I don't know. I'm sad to let Skullman go, but I see the arguments for Junkman. If it was just like, which one do you like better, John? I would say
if
Skullman.
It's which one do I like better, I'd go Skullman also. I like Skullman a lot.
Yeah. So
but it's hard
weird
to,
where, because Junkman isn't like iconic. He didn't have like an EXE version. He wasn't.
He actually did. He did have an EXE version,
he wasn't in the Ruby Spears cartoon.
Junkman EXE is weird for what it's worth.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that does not help.
Yeah. It's a very bizarre take on him.
We're just going to ignore that.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to... I can't defend Skullman. I mean, his battle's pretty straightforward. His attack is pretty uninteresting. He's just a skull, whereas Junkman is like pretty good. Yeah. I think they're about equally well designed for what they are.
Yeah, I'd say so.
The battle's just a little more interesting. The weapon's a little more versatile. You can give it a Junkman. You just put me out of my misery.
Okay, I think it's going to Junkman. Moving on, let's get to the third matchup of our second round. We have Gutsman versus Bounceman. So, boy, is this an easy one since Bounceman's moving on to the next one.
Yeah, right. That joke would have been better if you didn't stutter.
Yeah, well, I realized halfway through, I was like, wait, which one am I trying to make?
Which was the joke? Bounce Man.
It's interesting because, I think Gutsman probably relatively easily gets away with this one.
But Bounce Man is way better than he even deserves to be.
Oh, for sure.
Any sense. Like I thought I was going to hate him, but he's really well put together. He's a clever concept, well designed, fits the theme of the stage and himself. I don't hate him seeing him on screen. He's a fitness instructor that makes me laugh.
He's certainly one of the more interesting, melee style Robot Masters of the whole series. Really, no one quite. Like I was saying before, Bounce Man is basically everything I would have wanted Clown Man to be with that stretchy stuff going on. Bounce Man does it better, I think.
Yeah, but Guts Man does everything else better. So, he's one of the... I mean, he's probably the first Robot Master you think of. He's got a great attack. He's been playable in the games. He's been in every iteration of every Mega Man cartoon.
He's one of the only Robot Masters capable of physically building shit.
Yep, just
as you go.
Yep. So I think we all would agree that as good as Bounce Man is, surprisingly good, Guts Man still wins this.
I think Guts Man is going to take this one
handily, because he puts his hand up and then throws a block.
Oh, is that what the joke was?
You're a blockhead. Let's go on to the
other
one.
Robot Master. This is Bounce Man. And our last matchup for the second round, we have this one. This one will be interesting. We have Acid Man and Night Man, and I know that you're not in love with Acid Man, but Night Man still doesn't impress me much. That's kind of the problem that I've got with Night Man, and I'm sure you're probably thinking the same thing about Acid Man.
Well, Acid Man has dumb feet. Has a scuba...
So fuck him. Dumb feet, it means done feet.
Has a pointy astronaut glass bulb to keep the acid in, I guess. And his attacks were underwhelming. Whereas, same with Nightman. Nightman, I think he's got a good design. I like the Nightman design.
I like Nightman's
design. His stage
is
cool. His music is cool. He's got the mace thingy, and that's it.
That's the problem. Is in battle, he does literally one thing.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the problem I got with Nightman.
We're judging two duds. I like the Nightman weapon when Mega Man gets it.
Yeah. I do like the acid barrier when Mega Man gets it too, though, to be honest.
I don't know.
A shield that you can then shoot with, that's actually been one of the huge problems with the shields, is either you have to do nothing and just have the shield, or you fire the shield but lose the shield. Acid barrier allows you to have both.
That is really nice. That's really nice. So, but the feet, Acid Man's feet completely ruin everything. If you can justify to me a reason for his feet to look that way, okay.
So that he can stand above an acid leak without melting his feet. It just travels in the hole under his arch.
I appreciate it. That was a good effort, Rick.
No, that's it. That's canonical.
That's canonical.
That's
huh?
canon.
What kind of canon?
like an acid cannon.
All right. Well, if it's an acid cannon, then Nightman wins.
I don't know.
I know. I know you love all the Mega Man 11 Robot Masters. I think they have a bit of an unfair advantage. I think being designed in 2017 helps. Being part of a game that lets them do 3 or 4 different things per battle as opposed to one.
I mean, they're Robot Masters to do 3 or 4 things, even as far back as the NES ones too. Though,
of course. You know, Nightman's a little weak in that regard.
Like Nightman does fewer than his counterparts mostly.
Pounded by Yamato spears.
Yeah.
What about Acid Man? What's his weakness?
Acid Man's weakness is Block Dropper, I believe. Which is the only weapon that'll knock out his acid barrier in one hit.
Okay.
Everything else you have to like do a bunch of stuff to it to make it happen.
I mean, fighting wise, Acid Man is better, but that's not everything in this.
No, it isn't. It isn't.
So his stage, music, whatever. Nightman's are pretty good.
We didn't talk about Acid Man's stage at all. Actually, he's got the interesting mini bosses. The one that's do like the big spin cycle thing.
Oh, I didn't like those.
You didn't like that? I thought that was kind of neat.
Oh, it's cool. I just don't like things that are difficult.
I mean, okay.
I might not even be thinking of the right one. I think I am.
It's the one where like there's a big it's got like little army things that kind of and it's got like little dudes that are floating in the water and
I
thought that was
good. Another look. If you what percentage sure are you that it needs to go to Acid Man?
I'd say like 75 to 80%.
Okay.
Like it's less that Acid Man is that good and more that Nightman is that underwhelming.
Pull up a picture of Acid Man and his feet. I meant more for the viewers.
You're really. Oh, I'm pulling it up for us too.
Yeah.
Like
he's
got crow feet.
How dumb he looks.
And then we got Nightman.
Yeah.
Who doesn't even use his shield.
Pretty rad. He does use his shield, just not against spears.
He doesn't use his shield against anything.
Let's see. So anything. He's Mr. X, some kind of Night Crusher strong. What's like what? I'm trying to see if he's got like a job. You know, like he
was made for a contest.
He was made for the contest, huh?
Yeah, because that's Mega Man 6. The whole thing is about the contest.
Scroll down a little bit. Other appearances: Mega Man and Base, Battle and Chase. Fucking Acid Man isn't in Battle and Chase, Rick.
Yeah, because Acid Man got made like 20 years later.
All right, it can be Acid Man, but this is as far as he goes.
He's about to hit himself in the head with a mace there.
No, it's coming the other way. It's coming toward us.
It's coming upwards and then toward us. It's not coming forward directly through his head toward us.
No.
No.
Yeah, clearly, you've never used a mace before.
I apparently haven't. Yeah, it's just like.
Or is that more of a Morning Star? What would you call that?
A Morning Star.
A Morning Star is that tip on a stick.
Yeah, a Morning Star is a physical like.
So is that a flail? That's a flail.
That'd be a flail.
That's a flail.
That's what it is. Yeah. But yeah, no, I like Nightman's design just fine. It's just like anything beyond that is just kind of like a
all
right.
And
at least Acid Man is exciting, you know.
Okay, I'll let you have it.
All
but just remember that I am doing you this immense favor.
I see. Okay. Well, this one goes to
Nightman and
Acid
Skullman, R.I.P. I guess.
All right. Acid Man moves on to the semifinals.
All right, I guess it's time to talk about the semifinals, huh?
All right, so we have now arrived at the semifinals.
I'm tingly, Rick.
And we have 2 matches. The first one is Woodman versus Junkman. All right, now moving on to the second match of the semifinals.
Pretty much. I mean, Junkman was a miracle to get this far.
Yeah, I have a great amount of respect for how far Junkman has made it through this. Like, his battle is so much better than so much about Junkman deserves.
Mm-hmm.
But
he's still the best Robot Master in a game that's a pile of dog shit.
He is probably the best one in 7. Off the top of my head, probably the best one in 7.
Yeah. The other thing we haven't been talking about enough is the robots in the context of their contemporary Robot Masters in the same game. I suppose
that's true. I mean, I have a harder time remembering.
So Junkman wins that battle in 7.
I think so.
He's better. We think he's mostly better than a lot of those other designs. Whereas Woodman kind of fits harmoniously with all the others in a classic way.
It's almost unfair. Mega Man 2 is like this perfect
gold
balance
standard
of 8 Robot Masters.
Yeah. But yeah, Woodman. I mean, great music, great design, great stage, great weapon. For the time especially, like he's been in most of the cartoons and extra things. He was in Mega Man Soccer. I mean, God bless him. Poor Woodman. So
that's a negative, right?
Around. No, that's a plus. He was the best goalie, based solely on appearance. So, I think we were in agreement here.
Yeah, I like. There's a little part of me that would love to see Junkman pull off a crazy win, but like
No, there's no way.
It's just it's a cool enough battle. It's a cool enough take on the design, but it doesn't come together in this. Woodman is one of the few where it's like the iconicness of it I'm fine with using, because it's not that he's iconic because he's one of the first. It's iconic because his look, his battle, his music, his weapon, all of it, every little piece of Woodman is important.
And we talked about this a little bit last time we did a Robot Rumble, but there's just a touch of cheesiness to his design that actually brings it all together.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why Skullman didn't go as far, because there wasn't any like
1988. It's very 80s. It's a very 80s thought on like a battle robot is like, what if we just made one that's a wood?
He's got wood for helmets.
He's a tree. He's a tree boy.
Yeah. But yeah, so I think Woodman takes it. I think Junkman did admirably and if Skullman had made it through to this round 2, I think Woodman would still beat him.
Without a question. Woodman does, like, Skullman does about 2 things, and Woodman does both of those better.
Right.
So,
yep. So, that's it.
Woodman takes that one.
R.I.P. Junkman.
Which brings us to our second semifinal, our last match of the day, and that is Gutsman versus Acid Man.
So now it's time to finally see Acid Man fall.
I mean, more than honestly,
it's the
really
Guts
hard.
division is what we've been calling it, other than Shield division.
It's really hard to call this one. Acid Man, like, if this was a situation like with Blockman where the use of the power of speed gear was like a fundamentally like huge thing, then I could see this being at least some kind of a fight.
Yeah.
But Acid Man gets fast and goes and splashes under the acid, which is neat, but it's not like a showstopper.
Right. Well said. It's not a good showstopper like Blockman was. Whereas Gutsman has so many different permutations, so many different appearances in all the related media. He's great in Battle Network. He's great in the Ruby Spears show. He's great in Powered Up. He's great on Fully Charged in his own Russian way. Like, he's just second to Mega Man.
Gutsman.
He's just like, did I say Mega Man? Second to Mega Man. He is just iconic and recognizable, but deservedly so. We're not giving it to him because he's iconic. He's iconic because he's awesome. I mean,
he's
the
one
Guts
of the ones
Dozer, if you really push, you can count all those related Gutsmen. So yeah, I think there's Acid Man's a good Robot Master. He deserved to get far, but he definitely...
Like, we didn't even get into...
Gutsman
G, which is a whole other thing, which is technically actually Gutsman.
Yep.
And, like, that isn't even necessary to bring into the discussion. I think Gutsman just... Unfortunately, and it's like, this is by far the most impressive... This division has been better to Mega Man 11. Like, so, we've had 3, prior to today, we've had 3 Mega Man 11 Robot Masters go up and immediately fall.
Yep.
We had Impact Man, Tundra Man, and...
fought hard
Fuse Man, and I think all 3 of them went down quickly. And in fact, Impact Man went up against Cut Man immediately, and Fuse Man went up against Elec Man immediately.
Right, so
and both of them just
super tough.
Similar situation here. We got a Mega Man 1 Robot Master up against another Mega Man 11, but we got 3 in this one, and all of them made it into the quarterfinals. We got one that actually made it into the semis, the first time any of them have won anything.
And it's not just a nostalgia thing. Like, Bomb Man could be here and would get slaughtered by Acid Man.
Yes.
Bomb Man
is a crazy lame Robot Master, and everyone better be ready for that when he comes around to just lose very quickly.
Yes,
he's not exciting.
The other thing I wanted to say is Blockman against Gutsman would be an interesting fight.
That would have been a close one. I was hoping that they might, but they're on opposite ends of the whole thing.
Yep, it almost got there. But the thing about that is I think Ty would eventually go to Gutsman because Gutsman picks up blocks.
I mean, that might have done it. Yeah,
that might have been the tiebreaker if there was a tie. So,
but yeah, I think ultimately Gutsman probably wins this one, especially. And again, Acid Man is weak to blocks being dropped on him, and that's all the Gutsman does.
Yep,
so
that's another great point. And the other thing too is I don't think not even just this division, Gutsman's got a shot to just win.
He has a chance. He has a legitimate chance.
In the right circumstances, you put Gutsman up against like Proto Man.
Yep. We actually,
I don't know. That's a tough one.
It's interesting. So this is now. I mean, I think we can take it that Gutsman has won this one, which means that our 2 finalists at the end of today are Woodman from Mega Man 2 and Gutsman from Mega Man 1, and they'll be moving on to the finals in our final episode of Robot Rumble. But it's interesting. This is now the halfway mark of Robot Rumble.
Wow!
At least of the brackets.
Yep.
Like the finals, notwithstanding, but we are halfway through those, and our miscellaneous entrants have been all of the weird side ones. We have so many power hitters coming into the last 4
It's going to be what? Like Mega Man, Base, Proto Man? Like, they
Mega
still
Man,
haven't shown
Proto
up
Man,
yet.
Base, and Roll are all still in the running.
Roll could be a sneaking in victory.
There's a lot of possible surprises to come just from that. Like we have some good stuff in there. Awesome. I think King is the most interesting one that's shown up. From that otherwise, but we're gonna have to see how it goes. I'm really nervous that we're gonna get to the last one and it's gonna be like, oh, we've got 3 miscellaneous and they're Mega Man, Proto Man, and Bass.
God, that's gonna be a long fucking day.
But yeah, so
we would immediately cut the video at that point, come back,
re-roll,
and no, we would just have an hour-long special episode of just that.
All right, guys, look, it's Proto Man versus Bass in round 1. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today.
Cool.
Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the Shield division for part 4 of Robot Rumble. Feel free to leave your suggestions of or not suggestions, I guess. Who would you have had win with this bracket?
And remember what we said up top. This is basically just the best Robot Master according to us.
Yeah.
So don't get
fully subjective, but we'd love to hear
if you love,
I'd love to hear what everyone else's brackets would be
for sure.
And I'm curious to see what people think are going to be, other brackets coming up. We've got 4 left.
Yeah.
I think we've only name dropped one of them. So we'll have to see, and we name dropped that one literally day 1. So that's
I'm
not
excited.
That's not a thing. But yeah, we should be back probably next month around this time, and we'll see you then for part 5.
Guts.
Laters.